Hey, what's up everybody? BK here of the 8-Bit Heroes. Excited to be doing a Splatfest stream. It's time to start it up. I want to apologize first because I had tweeted out and also let you guys know in the previous streams this week that we would be live as of 12:30 a.m. Didn't realize the Splatfest didn't start till 1 a.m. so my apologies for that. But we are ready to go here and the Splatfest is starting up as we speak. So here we go. I have to pick a side. I haven't played much Splatoon lately, so I do still have to choose a side for the Splatfest. And although Blastoise is my favorite, I actually did own the version of the red version of Pokemon when I was a kid, so for nostalgia's sake, I'm going to go ahead and join the red team. Alright. Time to don my Splatfest tee, and here we go to Callie and Marie in the studio. So if you're watching this after the stream, this is the Pokemon Red vs. Blue Splatfest, obviously, February 20th. If you're watching it live, you know what it is. It's time for the Splatfest, so hold on to your tentacles. Wait for it. I'm actually really curious what the stages are going to be, because I'm not well versed with some of the newer ones. Okay, Blackbelly Skate Park, I'm good with that. Camp Triggerfish, another one of my favorites. Ooh, Anchovy Games. I've never played this stage before, so this could be interesting whenever this one pops up in the rotation. But that's alright, it'll be fun. I think I've played the museum stage once, and the water park and Anchovy Games I have not played at all. But 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Got 2 out of 3 stages I'm pretty comfortable with. Just gonna enjoy the Splatfest vibe for a quick second here. You gotta love the Splatfest, the whole atmosphere changes. Always a lot of fun. I actually made a point, as you can see I've got 38 Super Sea Snails up there. Made a point to take part in like every Splatfest for like the first 3 or 4, but I've actually missed out on the past several consecutive Splatfests, so really excited to be getting back into it here. Go ahead and take a look at my equipment really quick here. Check the old Equipmunk. Let's see. Arrow Spray. You know what? The name of the game is Turf War. So I'm actually going to keep this just the way it is. I'm going to keep my special recharge. As a matter of fact, no I'm not. I'd rather have Ink Saver. So we're going to go Ink Saver, Ink Refill, Faster, whatever it's called. And then obviously I can't change that, so I'll have to deal with that. And we're going to go Arrow Spray, just for the sake of being able to cover some turf quickly, since that's the whole deal here with Splatfest, nothing but Turf War. No ranked battles, so I'll switch it up. If some of you guys are joining in to the live stream now and you want to jump in the chat, I'd be happy to take some requests. If you guys want to let me know like a certain weapon that you want me to run with for a couple matches or something like that, do encourage you to let me know. You might hear my cat in the background. That's Tig. Tig enjoys being a part of the live stream, so I apologize. He'll get tired of it in a minute. He hates closed doors. Alright, so here we go, Splatfest battle. And without further ado, let's splat some fools. So I am a little bit rusty, although I'm a pretty decent Splatoon player. Actually, on my last live stream, I think I got my highest score ever in Turf War, which was 1718. 1,718 points, or however they calculate it. A pretty solid team, 2 level 50s at 43 and myself at 42. Starting off in fanboy status here. We'll see how far we make it tonight. Don't know if I'll be streaming long enough to reach king status this evening, but there's always tomorrow. Obviously this goes on for 24 hours, so I am planning to do a part 2 stream. Possibly tomorrow afternoon, most likely tomorrow night. Probably between 10 and midnight or 11 and 1 a.m. to close it out. So maybe we've got our first connection error out of the way early. Be optimistic. I'll go ahead and get into another room here. Come on now. I think the blue team is scared. Except that that's not how that works at all. But my trash talk worked. Even though that's not how that works either. But anyway, here we go. Alright, Splatfest, time to get it going. Again, if I've got some people joining in the stream, I hope you enjoy it. And please feel free to chat it up with me in the live chat down below. Love to get some feedback from you guys, as well as take some suggestions if you got a certain weapon you want to see for a bid or anything like that. I'm not well versed with all the weapons. I haven't played with all the new weapons yet. So, may not do a great job depending on what you request, but I will do my best. And it'll help me learn a little bit trial by fire style. What's going on here? Somebody on my back. So it's supposed to be Pokemon Red and Blue. Apparently we're going with Pokemon Bubblegum Pink and Blue. That's the way it looks on my screen here anyway. Alright, alright. I got something for you, friend. There you go. Enjoy that. I'll run them off that middle pillar. Alright. I'm not doing what I should be doing with this weapon, which is focus on cover and turf. I'm sitting here trying to battle. Ah! There we go. Alright, I'm going to venture into all this blue. And, okay. Just start firing blindly is what I was going to say, but instead I got popped. Apparently the heavy Splatling is popular. I see that one quite a bit. It's a lot of fun. I haven't practiced up with it enough to be any good with it, but definitely a cool weapon. Oh, wow. That was some sloppy play there. I apologize. I tried to drop an 8 mine. Couldn't do it, but they got their payback. Alright, so here we go. I'm just going to drive straight into the blue and try to get some turf cover because we're behind right now. Yeah, oh, come on. XQC bot got. But not by me. That's alright. Ah, see, that's a good strategy right there, guys. What you want to do is take a short-range weapon like a arrow spray and go against a super long-range weapon like a Splatling. That's brilliant strategy on my part. That time I had to just show them what was what, though. So, all right, now I'm gonna do what I've been saying the whole match and just try to drive down this way, put a dent in some of this turf. Man, that Splatling is serious business. What? That's cute. Alright, there you go. What? Got you again. Or got you back, rather. Alright, here we go. Put a dent in this blue. Just a quick second here. Jeez. Alright. I have to give it to them. They, I think they outplayed us well. I don't know. Alright, we got them. Well, they certainly outplayed me as far as combat goes. But that's the price of entry when you go with the arrow spray. And that's the thing. People always say the arrow spray is overpowered. I remember when it first, started popping up a lot. In online matches, people say, oh, that's a newbie weapon. That's a total, cheap weapon to use. But to me, it's really not, because it does cover a lot. But you have no range when you get into battle. So if you come against somebody with a, even like a Splash-O-Matic, doesn't even have to be like a Splattershot Pro or something with super long range. Even something with decent range, you can take it just like with a roller. You can keep a roller or arrow spray player at bay really easily with a weapon with different range. If you got like an N-Zap. But if you can be stealthy and pop up on somebody with arrow spray, you can put them down pretty quick because of the fire rate. So I get the argument that it's overpowered, but I don't think so. I think every weapon and sub-weapon, setup, loadout, whatever you want to call it, is pretty well balanced in my opinion. Alright, let's see if we can do a little better this time. I apologize if the commentary is a bit light, a bit few and far between at times, because Splatoon can be kind of intense, and if I focus on chat too much, I don't play well. Focus on play too much, I don't chat well at all, so I have to kind of find a balance. And I was covering some turf really quick there. Got my special in no time, and then I got popped by Octo Shot, which is one of my favorite weapons, aka Splatter Shot. Alright, get out of here. You two, get out of here. Oh, come on. I had that guy. Aerospray versus Aerospray. Should have had him. That's alright. Anybody in the live chat? Let me hear you. Or let me read your text, rather. I'm not going to hear it. I want to say quick thanks as I get splatted again by the Octo Shot again. Quick thanks to everybody who has been taking part in our streams recently. Preston has been streaming some Smash Brothers, some Mario Maker. I also did a Splatoon stream about a week ago, and you guys have been great. We've really been getting a lot of interaction in the chat, and some people subscribing to the channel if they enjoy the content. So definitely want to thank you guys for that. And on that note, if you like what you see, you know, if you're into Splatoon, check out our videos, man, because we got a lot of Splatoon videos. We got a lot of Shovel Knight, Plague of Shadows. Oh, he gave me that, and that's let him get me. That was stupid. Gray Stripe, really cool name, bud. Yeah, but we got a lot of good content: Splatoon, Super Mario Maker, Shovel Knight, Smash Brothers, all the popular Nintendo stuff. Try to get into some Mario Kart soon, and play Splatoon a little more often. Try to round out the content a little bit. But definitely, if you guys like it, please check out our videos. If you like our videos, definitely invite you to subscribe so you get notified when we're doing live streams or when we have new videos come out. And you also check us out on Facebook and Twitter. It's at 8-Bit Heroes World. The number 8, not the word 8 spelled out. And just facebook.com/8-Bit Heroes World. If you guys want to check us out there, that way you get something in your news feed other than pictures of your grandma's flowers, or if your news feed's set up like mine, then it's pretty much nothing but grandparents and whatnot these days. Maybe just me. Anyway, didn't have a terrible performance this match. Ended up almost hitting the 900 mark, so despite my lack of combat prowess in the last couple matches, I've inked a decent amount of turf. Preston here, let's go blue. Alright. Yeah, we're doing a versus thing here, so Preston is going to be playing for Team Blue when he plays Splatfest. And I'll be playing for Team Red, obviously. And there we go, I've leveled up already to Pokemon Red Fiend. Pretty quick. I'm going to go ahead and switch up my weapon. But yeah, we're going to do a, it's kind of a red versus blue thing. So I'm Pokemon Red, Preston's going with blue. Hopefully he'll get some streaming in during the Splatfest. And like I said, I'm definitely going to stream for at least an hour or two here tonight. And then tomorrow for the conclusion of the Splatfest, I plan to stream for another couple hours. And possibly sometime tomorrow afternoon as well, if I'm able to. But if you guys, it's a good reason to follow us on Twitter. You'll get notified when we start it, before we start it. Whereas if you follow us here, you'll just get the notification when the stream starts, which works as well. So, you know what? I'm going to go to Old Reliable here. I'm a big fan of the Crack and Roller. I'll keep my gear the same. Alex, what's up, man? Haven't met you formally, but I've heard a lot about you. Appreciate you popping into the stream. So we're going with the Crack and Roller. We're going to jump back in. I'm going red. Obviously, Preston's pulling for Pokemon Blue. If you guys are watching, if you're with us in the stream, definitely pop in the chat and let us know which team you're playing for or which team you're pulling for. If you're involved in the Splatfest or participating, or if you're just watching, let us know what your favorite is. Appreciate you popping by, Alex. Always good to have you in the chat, man. But yeah, definitely stay tuned. Watch for your notifications for our live streams, because we will be doing some more Splatfest streaming over the next, you know, it's a 24-hour event, so we're going to try to get some streaming in here and there, not just for the beginning of it tonight, but I did want to hit the ground running and start with a stream when it started up here. So, all right, I like Camp Triggerfish quite a bit. It's I remember thinking it was a very unique stage, which I guess they really all are, for that matter. I enjoy it. I like the way it changes in the middle with the gates and everything. Gives you easy access. It kind of creates predictable behavior. You know, as soon as the gates go down, everybody kind of goes to the other team's side, and really basically undoes all the work that the other team has done for the entire match. And you got some people who refuse to be predictable and don't do that, so it's always interesting. I love using the Kraken roller. I'm a little bit of a ninja with it. I'm pretty good at popping down, sneaking up on people. For the most part, again, I am kind of out of practice, so if I don't do great with it, bear with me. But I'm a big fan of the Kraken roller. So now I've made myself known, and these guys are popping me left and right. So let's go ahead and backtrack a bit here. Oh boy, okay. I had a feeling somebody was right behind me. Butteroo. My goal typically, obviously it's Splatfest, Turf War, so it's not ranked. So usually pretty fun to keep it a little light, keep it a little chill, and don't worry too much about being too competitive. Oh man, I didn't know he had a twin waiting behind him. Butteroo again. Well, you're a marked man now, brother. I got you. But yeah, my goal basically is to try to splat 1,000 worth of turf. You can hit 1,000, and I'm talking 1,000 without the 300-point win bonus, because that's only a 700 game. I'm talking 1,000 organic without the. Man, look at this! All these guys are right here. This is crazy. They just totally rushed us. That's one. Oh, come on. There's two, not for me, but I'll take it. Where are the other guys? Where are you? Where are you hiding? They were all four right there. Okay, there we go. Okay, go ahead and super jump, buddy. Oh, boy. Oh, he's got the bubbler. Jeez. My combat is really off tonight. And that's what suffers when my combat and my inking, my turf covering in this match are both really weak. Yeah, we got destroyed that match, but that's alright. Like I said, Turf War, not ranked, all in good fun. But I think we can all agree that good fun is more fun when you're winning. So like I said, usually I try to make it my goal, just kind of in the back of my mind, to try to ink 1,000 worth of turf, and then that way if I win I get like 1,300. And when you can break 1,600, 1,700 consistently, you're on point, which is hard to do if your team isn't helping you out, but I'm not doing my team any favors right now, so I'm definitely not complaining. But yeah, once I get back into the groove here, probably doesn't help having a level 8 on my team. No offense, Mom. Why are there so many Splatoon players named Mom? What is that all about? Are there that many moms who like fire up the Wii U and want to play? And they go, oh, I'll use Mom for my username. Because I'm Mom. I don't get it. There's a lot of moms in Splatoon. I don't know if I'm the only one that's noticed that. But anyway, hopefully if I play enough matches to get back into the groove here, I'll have some more impressive gameplay for you. Here in our Pokemon Bubblegum Pink versus Pokemon Blue stream. I think everybody remembers Pokemon Bubblegum Pink fondly. I remember when it hit store shelves. They were selling like hotcakes. Couldn't keep them in stores. Really underrated Bubblegum Pink version of Pokemon. Alright, I'm done now. It's not red, it's pink. I think everybody gets where I'm going. Preston, you're probably rejoicing right now, man. The blue team's cleaning up here on my side. I'm going to try to see if I can turn it around here. I'd really love it if a couple of my favorite stages had popped up. I like the stages that are here. I really like Moray Towers and Salt Spray Rig, Arowana Mall, a couple of my favorites. But really not a bad stage in the bunch, honestly. That's what I'm talking about. Just getting splats, rolling forward, catching the stragglers over here like this jabroni, wandering off, and he already got dealt with, so I'll go back this way. And of course, when you got the Kraken, you can deliberately just jump into danger and be bold because you got a secret weapon. I should have held off on it. I didn't even need it for that guy, but that's alright. Oh, wow. As soon as I snapped out of it. Tech savvy. Tech savvy. I think he meant for it to be tech savvy. Alright, I see your ink, but I don't see you. There we go. Come here, buddy. Yeah, that's perfect timing. Thank you. Go ahead and launch that ink strike for me. You can't let a roller see you coming. If you do, it's lights out. Let's go, Mom. Alright, Mom, I hear you. Hey, what's up, buddy? Yeah, run from the killer whale, but you can't run from the killer kraken, my friend. Actually, you're doing a pretty admirable job of it, but I still see you. I'll just keep following you and cleaning up what you mess up here. How about that? That'll work. Boom! Until I get tired of you, old tech savvy. I know it's tech savvy. I'm just being a douche because he left out a V. Where'd you go? There you go. Covering a pretty good amount of turf here so far. Basically just following people around who don't see me behind them. There's another one. Oh, no! Okay. Sorry. I was able to pop off the killer whale. Afraid of that ink strike catching me. Alright, now see, this is a little more like old BK playing like himself here. Just splatting fools left and right. Come on. I apologize for referring to myself in the third person, but sometimes BK does what BK wants to do. Come on, one more splat. One more splat. Oh, yes! And it was Tech Savvy :3 exclamation point again. Gotta love it. Preston, I apologize for the delay. I just saw your comment in chat. Preston is actually Mom, guys. He's got a real cute little girl, Inkling with the visor there. Well, you did a good job, Mom. Proud of you. And even though I performed quite well in that match, my team lost, but that's the way it goes. I've been performing horribly and my team wins. As soon as I start doing well, we lose, but no worries. So I see we've got some folks watching. Anybody want to see a certain weapon for a couple matches or anything like that? I'd be glad to switch it up. I'm not well versed with all the weapons. Some of the newer ones I haven't even tried yet. So it might be kind of a trial by fire for me here. But, you know, it's not ranked. It's just Turf War, so be happy to get whooped up on a little bit if you guys want to see a certain weapon. And I'm sure I'll take to it fairly quickly. Diogenes P. I hate if I'm butchering your name. I might be pronouncing it just all wrong. as we get another connection error here. Not bad. Only had 2 so far. Diogene, I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but what's going on? Thank you for joining us. Glad to see you. Glad to have you in the live chat. Let me know if there's a certain weapon you want to see or anything like that. Not really a lot you can do in Splatfest, or Splatoon rather, to you know, make it interactive. We were doing some Mario Maker, or Preston did a Mario Maker stream rather. We're going to try to do those more often. It's a lot of fun to get people's input on, you know, what courses to try, get some course IDs and exchange them. Definitely no shortage of really cool courses to check out in Mario Maker. Not as much you can do to be interactive in a Splatoon stream, so I'll say, if you want me to choose a certain weapon, throw it in the chat and let me know. If not, just hope you enjoy it regardless. Preston says, shout out for a subscription. I got no problem with that. Okay, you were kind of brave there, young friend, aren't you? Popped over to our team really quick. You better simmer down now. Simmer down now. That's alright. I got you. You just keep simmering. Look at this. What is this? Stop picking on me. I'm in my home turf here. What? Come on. Come on. It's alright. Alduna. Got some cool names here. Alduna. Alright. They say insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So I'm going to go ahead and opt to take a different path here. Yeah, come on. Boom! Oh, no, wait. Boom! Boom! Come on! Alduna. Alright, let's get some turf covered here. Preston says the stream needs more Pokemon Blue. Not if I have my way, Preston. My favorite version of Pokemon is Pokemon Bubblegum Peak, and that's what I'm proudly supporting here. That was stupid. I had the arrow spray a second ago, so I hit the stick, or the bumper rather, trying to do an ink mine. Instead I just dropped a jump point, whatever they're called, and I still managed to splat the guy somehow. So I'll take it. What gun is this guy using? Oh, Squelcher, okay. I think that was a Squelcher. Alright, friend, let's see if I can sneak around here. Not so much, okay. You don't see the dual squat. Yeah, don't do that, Nolan. You have to be a douche about it. What is this? You guys tell me what this is? Is this celebratory? Does that make you feel cool when you do that? Don't do that. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Or you can if you want. I don't really care. Simmer. Oh, got my revenge on Simmer, and then I got popped by a fellow roller. Bubblegum Pink version, I choose you. Oh, jeez, man. Yeah, this has been a horrendous match. I have inked 428 points worth of turf, which is just unacceptable, so I apologize. Diogene says, go with the dual Squelcher. Alright, I'll do it. I have very limited experience with that gun, or with that weapon, but I'd be happy to give it a whirl for a bit. Dual Squelcher. Are there two different dual Squelchers? Is there one that's like a custom? Is there one in particular you want me to use, or just dual Squelchers good either way? So we're gonna go nope and go ahead and switch up gear here so we can check out the Squelcher. Let's see. Where are you? There's so many weapons now, man. It's ridiculous. It's awesome. Custom Squelchers got the Killer Whale and the... What is that thing called? Like, I know what it is, but I can't remember. Squid Beacon. I know it's a jump point, but I can never remember what it's called. So we got that, the Killer Whale and Squid Beacon. This one we've got the Splat Bomb and the Locator. I'm gonna go with the... I'm gonna go with the Killer Whale. So I'm gonna kind of try to keep my distance and just pop people from a distance with this weapon. So then when they're not, on their guard, hopefully I can shoot out a Killer Whale blast in their general direction. I don't really want to use the Splat Bomb. I like the Splat Bomb a lot, but the ideal usage to me of the Splat Bomb is sort of to keep people away from me when you got a short range weapon. And I got no problem keeping people away from me with the Squelcher. So I'll go with this loadout. Should be fun, even though I don't have a lot of experience. Hey, thanks, Eugene. I appreciate it. I love the gameplay as well. Definitely, I love some Splatoon. Love when you guys pop into the chat and support us here. So definitely, if anybody else has joined us at this point, definitely like to hear from you in the live chat. Let us know what's your favorite version of Pokemon. Is it red, blue? Is it neither? Gold, silver, X, Y, Beta, Kata, Zappa, whatever it may be, let us know. Some chat going about some Pokemon and some Splatoon. You got a favorite weapon? Let me know. Excuse me, I'll check it out. Got a favorite Pokemon? Whatever you got. Me and Preston are here in the chat, and we're some serious Nintendo nerds, so we'd be happy to sit and chat it up with you guys. So yeah, I am not very well versed with this weapon, and it's probably clear. But I'm going to do my best. Let's see, I'm going to shoot that right over there. I love when I fire a Killer Whale shot and I get a splat. But I didn't get one this time. Ah, how the tables have turned. Dulce Bear, or whatever your name is. I was able to get a distant splat on that location that time. Squelcher, man, I tell you what, it's seriously got some range, but it takes a lot of ink, which is fair. That's what I was saying before about weapons like the Arrow Spray. There's always a trade-off. This weapon's got unbelievable range, but it uses up ink way more quickly than like an Arrow Spray or Splatter Shot. Look at that. Get a pretty good cover on this turf without even having to venture over there. And where are some of you blue fellas? Somebody's throwing bombs. Where are you? There you go. Chew on that. Now you run over this way, so I will greet you just like that. That's how you do it. Knew the Killer Whale will be a good choice. See, I'm not celebrating, I'm charging ink without having to run back to the ink. You see me doing that. But again, if that's your touchdown celebration, if you get a splat on somebody, I don't care. Oh, got him. Oh, got us. Not me. Later. Dulce Bear, got you again. Alright, I gotta find some blue. Because I don't think we're winning by a landslide, so there should be plenty of blue for me to get a hold of. There we go. Uh-oh, his weapon is more rangy than mine. Oh, but my buddy got him with the slosher. What is that, the sloshing machine? I have yet to check out that weapon. And then he got with the ink line. That's alright. Here you go, guys. For those of you respawning. I love firing off a Killer Whale shot at the spawn point. It's so hateful. They haven't popped out of the spawn point yet. They can't. And if they have, you're likely to catch them on a level like this where they've got a kind of a straight path to come down out of the splat, right out of the spawn point. You guys also let me know if everything is looking and sounding okay. If I'm too loud on my commentary or you can't hear me well enough. Definitely, chat's not just for chit chat. If you got any critiques, I am fairly new to this streaming thing, so I'd be glad to hear it. We got him. Yeah, Dio, I don't know how well I did with your Squelcher there, but I tried. I got more kills than I was killed, so that's a good thing. 3 kills, 2 deaths. Didn't ink a ton of turf, but that's alright. Custom Splattershot Pro. You caught me just in time. Dio says Custom Splattershot Pro, so we'll check that one out next. I really like the Splattershot Pro, but I don't use it a lot in Turf War. It's an awesome combat weapon because it's got such good range and a really good fire rate. It says custom. That's not the custom. Where's the custom one? Probably passed it 3 times. I do that every time I'm picking a weapon. There we go. Oh, it's the forge. Is there a custom or is it just the forge? I'll flip through one more time to be sure here. I know it's hard to remember sometimes, a little Hydra, Deco, all the little taglines they put on them to distinguish them from the other ones. Splattershot Pro. So I'm guessing custom Splattershot Pro is Forge Splattershot Pro because I don't see a custom. So that must be what it is. So okay, we've got it selected, and that's going to give me the point sensor and the ink Zuka. I like the ink Zuka. Point sensor, I don't use a lot, honestly. I do see the advantage of it, but I don't find myself in a lot of situations where it's advantageous to use it. But either way, I'll be happy to depart from my normal weapon choice for Turf War a bit here to go ahead and use this Splattershot. Like I was saying, I really like the Splattershot Pro in some situations. It's like probably my favorite weapon when we do Rainmaker. Because you got the range where you can pop the bubble in the beginning of a match from a good distance. And actually there's a video that shows me making good use of that weapon. It's actually a video of me and Preston doing Team Rainmaker. So you can check that out. That's on our channel. And you've also got the Splat Bomb when you don't go with the Forge Splattershot Pro, which I've got right now. So you've got the Splat Bomb to catch people at mid-range. You've got the Splattershot Pro's really good range to keep them at bay if they're further away. Only thing is, it's not really ideal for Turf War to me because it does dump ink so quickly. So much ink consumption that it's kind of tough for me to really feel like I'm taking advantage of its turf covering ability. But, you know, for people who practice a lot with it, use it a lot, it may be a really good choice for Turf War. But for me, I'm not really very practiced up with the Splattershot Pro when it comes to turf. I have actually never played this stage before. I mentioned that earlier in the stream when they announced this was in the rotation for Splatfest. I've never played this stage, so I am completely lost. I have no idea where I'm going or what I'm doing, but it's okay. I'm going to have fun with it. Alright. I remember Preston mentioning this to me. He said that it had like little fans and everything, like you encounter in the one-player campaign. But I have not yet played it. And I just had an ink Zuka and I got splatted before I could use it. Still labeled as Mario Maker. I don't know why. It popped up as with my Splatoon thumbnail on my end. I even checked it before I started commentary, so I don't know why it's giving me a hard time elsewhere. But let's see if I can check into changing it or something here in a bit. Oh, yeah, I apologize. This is going to be a garbage match for me because I'm not used to this weapon and I do not know this stage at all. But that's all right. All right, so what's the deal with these? Okay, just carry a cross. I don't know if some of them went up or anything like that. Oh, try to jump. Okay. This is an interesting level for sure. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't see him at all. Backed myself into a corner. Need him? I need him to get off my back, am I right? I apologize. Boom! LMT. Okay, that's too many letters. I don't care what your name is. You got splatted. It doesn't matter what your name is. Oh, no worries, Dio. Just sorry. Said sorry. Yeah, you were right. No problem. Forge, custom. I knew what you meant. No big deal. Ugh! I really need him to leave me alone. Okay, I made that joke twice. I'm sorry. Yeah, Preston, I don't know why it would still have the Mario Maker thumb on it, but maybe investigating a bit here. It could have gone better, but it could have gone a lot worse too. Like I said, new weapon for me as far as turf war goes, and brand new stage for me, period. So. Alright, let's see. Sorry for the delay there. Trying to check something with the stream here. Any weapon with the swirl thing. Not sure, Dio, what you... Yeah, I like the distance weapons too. I definitely like them more in Rainmaker, but they're a lot of fun too in Turf. You just gotta be able to use them well, and I don't, because I haven't practiced with them much in Turf. I like the more up close and personal, or either a roller, typically. But I need to be playing more Splatoon, and then I'll get a chance to use more stuff. I unlocked that fairly recently before I stopped playing Splatoon so much. I unlocked the hero weapons with the amiibo challenges, which if you haven't done them, if you're toying with the idea of getting the Splatoon amiibo, or, you know, unboxing them so you can do the challenges, they're really fun. I'd say second to Shovel Knight. To me, the Splatoon amiibo are the best as far as functionality in-game goes. Shovel Knight, to me, you can't beat the functionality it gives you, the amiibo gives you for that game. But the Splatoon amiibo are a close second to me, so break those out if you guys are toying with the idea. They're a lot of fun. I'm still not sure what you meant by swirl thing, Dio. Let me know if you get a chance, and I'll switch on that on the next one. But until then, I'm going to choose one of my go-tos. Actually, my ultimate go-to, Splash-O-Matic. I have a lot of fun with the Splash-O-Matic. Decent range, or, you know, short to mid-range. Not as short or crippling as like a Aerospray or Sploosh-O-Matic. And then you also get the Splat Bomb, or the Suction Bomb Rush, which I have a lot of fun with. Good for taking over an area or inking a lot of turf. You can really use it for offense or defense, so it's a lot of fun to me. The one where you can choose where you go. Apologize, Dio. I'm still not sure what you mean. But whenever when I finish this next match, I'll go back to the equipment and see if I can take a look at the weapons a bit and see if I can tell which one you're talking about. Deedles. Alright, back to Camp Triggerfish. I love the Splash-O-Matic. This is, I just go Rambo style with the Splash-O-Matic. I just fire all over the place, up in the air, back and forth, and look at how quickly I get my special. I love it. Of course, I do have the gear equipped to get my special more quickly, so that's part of it, but And I usually just kind of stir up some trouble. Try to keep them from crossing too quickly. Come down here. Try to get my special again. And when I get it again, I'll really be aggressive and try to rush somebody. Run them out of there. Charge, charge, charge. Pick a spot, friend. Fire it off. Let's go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. There's some guys over that way. I see a lot of blue over this way. There we go. You can cover a lot of turf with the suction bomb rush. It's not just an offensive weapon. You can do a lot with it turf-wise. Yeah, I got splatted by a splash wall. How often does that happen? Wrong place, wrong time. Okay. I'm not sure what that was, but I was safe from it. Luckily. Alright, we may be on pace. Well, we are on pace right now, depending on how we go the next few minutes here, to get a 1,000-point match here, so... Oh no, if this guy doesn't ruin it for me. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Nice. Oh, kidding me. Splatted twice with a splash wall? I guess the splash wall is my Achilles heel, right? Oh, because his name was Achilles and it was on this. Okay, I'm sorry. I enjoy corny jokes, guys. You will learn this about Preston and I. Love the cheesy dad jokes. And if you ain't down with that, then you're entitled to your own opinion, and that's perfectly alright. Okay, let's go. I want 1,000. I want 1,000 points. Will we make it? Let's get there. Come on, baby. Look at this. That's why I love this weapon, man. Cover it. Cover it all. All this ugly blue stuff, Preston. Make way for red or pink or whatever it is. Yeah, we crushed him that time. I don't know if I'd say we crushed him, but 1 kill, 2 deaths, that's fine because I inked over 1,000 turf. 1,083, 1,383 with a 300-point win bonus. That's the kind of match I'm shooting for. At least that good. If I could get up into the 14, 15, 1600s, that'd be better, but... Don't you hate it when you lose at the last second? Yeah, Dio, I do. It's like so frantic the last few seconds of a Splatfest or a Turf War match because it can go either way. You could literally lead the entire match and then your team can lose in the last 15 seconds, like so commonly that happens. So you okay? He said the main weapon on the Splattershot Pro. The swirl thing, the one where you choose where you go, and it's the main weapon on the Splattershot Pro. So I'm going to check the other Splattershot. Oh, I'm sorry, the Ink Strike. How did I not know that's what you meant? I'm so sorry. That makes so much sense now. Okay, I got you, yeah. Okay, so any weapon with the Ink Strike, so that's dealer's choice. Let's see, which one do I want to use that has the Ink Strike? Let's see. Try to pick a little more quickly here, sorry. You know what? I am going to go back with the Aerospray. It's got the Ink Strike, and maybe I can redeem myself a little bit with some good turf coverage this match. Diogenes, am I saying that right? I really appreciate you breaking down that pronunciation for me. It's a pet peeve of mine to get people's name wrong, because then you just call somebody the wrong name for like an undetermined amount of time, and then one day they tell you, hey, you've been saying my name wrong, by the way. You get coworkers that work at a place where I've got like 200 coworkers under the same roof. Meet somebody and 6 months later they go, hey, you've been saying my name wrong. I hate that. Let me know, man. Let me know. Tell me what to call you. Diogenes, hopefully I'm saying that right now. Appreciate you chiming in for the chat here. Hope you enjoy checking out the Ink Strike special. I'll try to put it to good use. Preston, if you got any critiques for me, man, fire away. Let me know how everything's looking and sounding. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. Anybody who's tuned in, would love to get some thumbs up action from you on this video, as well as some subscriptions if you want to subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Again, if you like Splatoon and you like Splatoon footage, you're in the right place. We have done a decent amount in the past, and really planning on picking it up here going forward. So, Splatoon, Smash Brothers, Super Mario Maker, Shovel Knight, coming soon. Going to get into some Mario Kart. I still need to finish up Gunman Clive and a couple of those little games. I want to do more Runbow. Really want to get where we're streaming really often. Preston has been doing a great job carrying the streams lately while I've been working this fantastic 3 to midnight shift this week. But I'm off tomorrow, so I had to stay up late and do the Splatfest. Couldn't resist. It's been a long time since I've done a Splatfest. Still getting my beak wet with the streaming. Seemed like it would be a good time, and so far it has proven to be a good time. So appreciate any of you guys who are watching, supporting, contributing, whatever you're doing. Help us make it a fun time here. There we see. I haven't even been noticing because I've been talking so much, but I'm at almost 700 points of turf, or over 600 anyway, and I have over a minute left. So I'm rocking and rolling right now with this arrow spray. Trying to pop off a few ink strikes in that general direction where I see a lot of blue. I don't often get splats, I don't often get KOs, whatever you want to call them, with the ink strike, unless I get lucky. But I just usually just kind of choose my spot quickly, fire it off where I see a lot of enemy color, and of course once you use your special it recharges your ink, so get right back to spraying. Don't want to spend a lot of time picking a spot, don't want to spend a lot of time standing around, or you get popped like I just did. You want to fire it off and keep rolling, because your real weapon in Turf War is the arrow spray itself, and the ability to pump out ink at a crazy rate that it does. Ink strike is good, but you can't look at this. You can't beat this. I'm up to 11:30 already. My team can get the win, which right now it's looking pretty close. There we go. Refill this ink. Get up this wall really quick, really quick, really quick. Let's go. There we go. Find some blue. Find some blue. Hopefully not get popped by this guy. Oh, one more second, buddy. You were mine. Diogenes? Diogenes? Am I saying it right now? I hope so. If not, I can go back to calling you Dio if that's easier. Don't want to butcher your name. And Preston's name is pronounced Preston, he wants me to know. That's exotic, Preston. That is beautiful. Is that French? French-Canadian? Preston. I'm going to stop saying your name in a seductive manner now. I'm going to run that back with the arrow spray. I did a good job that match. My team got the win too, so that's pretty sweet. Yeah, I've been lucky so far as I've only had the Anchovy Games map pop up one time. I really don't know that map at all, so you guys are gonna have to watch me flounder. Sorry, you guys will watch me struggle a little bit with that stage if I get it again, but you know, no worries. I felt that way about all the stages when they first came out. I was like, oh, I'm never gonna learn Flounder Heights. so many little random areas, but after a while it's second nature to fly through them. I got to Pokemon Red Fiend status really quick, but I have not leveled up yet. But this next match should level me up to the next next Splatfest title here. So yes, Diogene says I got your name right. So cool. Had to break it down phonetically for me, and then let me know which vowel sound to use. But we got it together. All right, let's go ahead and take this over here. I'm just gonna pretend like I know what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna power forward, pretend I know what I'm doing. See, oh wow, it's a him, Mario. Mario, and he popped me. Oh no, that's all right. Oh, I didn't know if I could jump that far or not. I think I would have missed it by a little bit if it had raised all the way up. Yeah. Again, I'm just going to have to throw caution to the wind here. Before I could even finish the sentence, craziness got a hold of me with the bucket. The plastic bucket. At least with the first slosher, they try to make it look like, hey, this is what a bucket would look like if it were high-tech, right? It's got like a spring-loaded hydraulic hinge in it. And with the Tri-Slosher, they're like, so what are we going to do for the Tri-Slosher? Let's just make it a regular bucket. Let's make it like a child's sandcastle bucket. Mummy Matt? Where do you guys come up with these names? I mean, I know my name's boring, BK, but I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I'm really just joking around and in good fun. I don't care what your name is. Unless you're Mario. Have you got me again? Hey there. You stay right there, fella. Yep, that's what I thought you'd do. Oh, he still got me. Oh, the irony. Me, the biggest Mario fan ever. Maybe not ever, but definitely a big one. Getting antagonized by Mario through the whole match. That's not really irony. It's maybe more of like an Alanis Morissette version of irony. But it's a pain. He got me again. See, this is what happens when you don't know the stage. Because he's just waiting for me to pop out on those little, whatever you want to call them, the little grids that you can fall through there. As soon as I step out on it, he's just catching me with those jump splats with the roller. Which are so fun to pull off, so I can't hate on him for it. Yeah, things are really not going well for me at this map. I apologize, guys. I should have taken some time to get a bit more well-versed in this course before doing a Splatfest. But it's all in good fun. Come on, man. As soon as I get to, like, the midway point of the level, they're just taking me out. This is where you need your team to pick up your slack a little bit if you're inexperienced with a weapon or a stage that you're on. And my team tried, but they did not manage to pick up my slack there, so no worries. Preston says he's doing some work with Pokemon Blue. Pokemon Red, watch your back. Hey, that's alright. I want to know, where are my Pokemon Red people? Is there anybody in the chat who has pledged their allegiance to Pokemon Red for the Splatfest? Because you need to help me smack talk Preston, who's playing for Team Blue, in the live chat. I need your support here, guys. I need you to just verbally assault him, trash him, pick him apart, piece by... No, you don't have to do that. Just say you want to cheer for Red. Alright, let's see. I'm going to switch it up again. I'm actually going to go with the Neo Splushamatic. I really liked the Splushamatic when it came out. But I have not used the Neo Splushamatic much, but I really like that it's got the Kraken. Reason being, it's sort of similar to the roller. You know, the Splatfest is not really a combat gun. If you get really close to somebody, just like the arrow spray, don't get me wrong, the fire rate is really high, so you can take them down quick. But as far as getting in a battle with somebody like across the way, you're not really going to get it done with the Splatfest because it's got very limited, very limited range. Maybe the shortest range gun in the game, I'm not sure. But you can cover turf at such a rapid, you know, pace that you get that special quickly. And if you can get the Kraken multiple times in a match, you can really take advantage of it because it allows you to be more bold and confident than you normally would, be more aggressive, push into enemy territory, or either just take out a couple people real quick on the other team to free up some room for your team. So I really like the Neo Splatfest loadout with the Kraken instead of the Killer Whale, I think is what the regular Splatfest has. But anyway, yeah. So I'm going to try to stay low in this match. I've been kind of going up high, and I've been paying for it. So I'm going to kind of try to just go low here. Keep myself out of trouble, cover turf. Go ahead and push forward. That was probably a mistake. I should have saved the Kraken for when there were people around. But that's okay. Make sure somebody's not about to pop out there. I don't like camping too long. If you camp in Turf War, you are not doing it right. Because by the time you spend even 10 seconds camping, that's 10 seconds worth of turf you could have covered somewhere. Or 10 seconds worth of, you know, getting a couple kills to rob the enemy of getting turf that you could have done. It really doesn't pay to camp. And again, when you're doing something other than Turf War, you might, you know, change your strategy up. Not today, buddy. You might want to run. Swim or whatever it is you gotta do. And he outran me. That's alright. Oh, no! I still got you. Level Bro, or whatever your name is. Oh, no. Okay. Got him the arrow spray. Live by the sword, you die by the sword, I suppose. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, what? What did he get me with? Come on. I guess they're claiming he got off another Seeker before I splatted him. Whatever. Just kidding. I don't care. Alright. Let's see. Those Seekers, man, if you use them right, they're dangerous. I've never really used a weapon that had the Seeker sub-weapon very much, so I'm not too terribly great with them myself. But definitely a nightmare if when they're in the right hands. What can I do here? Okay. I'm gonna come up here. There we go. Hey, friend. Hey, other friend. And you will never make me feel bad for popping somebody as soon as they land a super jump, because that is the price you pay for doing a super jump. It's the only disadvantage to a super jump. It gets you where you're going quick. You join your teammates and bail them out. The only downside is that the enemy can see you coming. And if they see that little marker where you're going to land, they can pop you as soon as you land there. So, no apologies from me if I splat you that way, and no ill will from me if you get me that way, because that's just the name of the game. Oh, got you. Somebody got you. I thought I got him. Preston is a Pokemon Yellow dude, he says. You know, I never played Pokemon. I think I may have played Pokemon Yellow briefly when it came out, but I never got really into it. The only Pokemon game I've ever played... Okay, we're up to Pokemon Defender now. Just noticed that. 50 points away from the next, which is Champion, if I'm not mistaken, and then we go from Champion to King. So, at some point in the next, 23 hours, I'm going to reach King status. So, definitely stay tuned when we're streaming here if you guys want to check me out. But the only Pokemon game I've ever played much was Pokemon Red when I first got it. Shortly after it came out, I had a lot of the Pokemon cards back then, and I got just so caught up in the Pokemon Red Game Boy game. I could not, I mean literally, people say they can't put down a book or can't put down a game. That was to me, still to this day, when I think of the pinnacle of like not being able to put down a game, that was the game for me, was Pokemon Red for Game Boy. I couldn't put it down, couldn't stop playing it. Really wanted to get to the Elite Four, level up my crew of Pokemon. But ever since then, honestly, I mean, I played Pokemon Snap and Stadium and some of the 64 games, but I have not gotten into Pokemon. Preston has told me how great the DS games are and the newer Pokemon titles, so I need to get back into it and check them out. Yeah, sure, Diogene. I will tell you what, I'm going to take a screenshot of your user ID or Nintendo Network ID or whatever it is, and yeah, most definitely, I'll add you. And, going forward, if you want to pop in, when we're online and maybe join us for a match or something like that, let me know. I'll be happy to. Always cool to pick up some new friends here in the stream. Yeah, see, having the Kraken is kind of a blessing and a curse, because it's pretty cool to have with the Splatfest, in my opinion. But I get it really quickly with this weapon, and then I don't really have any use for it until I get close to the enemy. So I'm not just going to bust out the Kraken and just blast around if there's nothing to gain. If I can't push into enemy territory with it, or splat a couple foes with it really quick, I really don't see the point in using it, because you can ink more turf with a gun, in this case. So it's kind of a blessing and a curse, but hey, basically right now, I'm just inking a ton of turf, and if anybody gets on my case, I've got the answer in the form of the Kraken. So it's still pretty cool loadout, I think. I could see this becoming one of my new favorites. I haven't used it much, but I'm enjoying it right now. Just covering this stuff with the old baseball card bubblegum pink color. Look at this. I am covering a ton of turf, man. This Splatfest is seriously no joke. This is fine with me. If everybody wants to just keep away and not battle me, I'll just cover turf. Uh-oh. Hey, buddy. Hey, friends. Hey, don't run away. Just getting to know you. There's no reason I shouldn't have splatted. Wow. Absolutely no reason I shouldn't have splatted at least one of those guys. That was pathetic. But guess what? We're at the 900 mark with a minute left to play. So let's go ahead and get us about a good 1,500-1,600 game here if we can. There we go. Give me something to do over here. Appreciate that. Oh, jeez. Okay. Inkzuka is one of those... What? I wasn't sure what was going on there with where they were saying that character who splatted me was standing, supposedly, but whatever. Inkzuka is one of those things where I don't care when you get splatted by an Inkzuka or how, you really need not feel bad about it, because you can get blindsided quick with an Inkzuka blast. There's just like no way to see it coming. It's got such crazy range, and the height of it and everything. Okay, great. Gotta love when you're closing in on somebody, you feel like you got the jump on them, and then they pop out the bubbler. But it looks like we got the win, I think, maybe. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Diogene, and anybody else in the chat, if you see Preston chatting there with us, he is one half of the 8-Bit Heroes. He's my partner in crime here. He's been carrying the streams a lot lately and doing a great job, if I say so myself. As he said, you want to be friends? Definitely. I took a screenshot of your Nintendo Network ID whenever I'm logged off of Splatoon here. I'll most definitely add you in as a friend. In exchange, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you wouldn't mind. That way you get notified when we're doing streams, and you can also check out our new videos and everything a little more quickly that way. So I'd love to have you. I gotta ask, Diogene, Blue Velvet DDP, is that something to do with Diamond Dallas Page by chance? Just curious. If not, I apologize for the random pro wrestling reference. Not at all, Preston. Not at all. You've earned it, my friend. It's okay for me to be a fan of our channel, right? I can be a fan of your streams. Because I'm not talking up the channel. I'm just talking up your ability. But yeah, we're, you know, getting started. I think we've got about, what is it, Preston? 7 months or so? I think I checked recently. I want to say our first video we put up in like August. So however many months that is till now. I'm not a mathematician. You know, we haven't really been doing this YouTube thing very long, but we have been enjoying it quite a bit. And we've got a pretty good amount of content up, and we are only picking up the pace with our content, guys. So like I said, really appreciate it if you give us a thumbs up. It means way more than you could possibly know to us. If you could subscribe, that's huge as well. Allows us to keep on keeping on doing what we're doing here. So just like with anything, if you want to see it keep on going, you need to support it. Just like with your favorite TV show, you can think it's the best show in the world, but if you don't watch it, it doesn't get the ratings, it's going to get canned. I very narrowly avoided that that ink mine there on the top pillar. Oh, there's one. There's... Oh, he stole number 2. That's alright. And I was hoping to get a couple. I love when I can pop off that Kraken and get like 2 or 3 splats. Hasn't gone that way for me tonight, but that's alright. Wait, what? Oh. I just did it again. Because the Splatfest is a short-range weapon, I thought in my mind that I was using the arrow spray, RG, and I tried to drop an ink mine. Instead, I threw a point sensor right down at the ground in front of me. And if it wasn't dumb enough to do that twice and not realize once and not realize my mistake, I went ahead and did it twice, and then apparently had a stroke when I tried to describe what happened. All right, here we go. You know what? I think I think my team is holding it down big time here. I'm not seeing much blue. We are all the way up in their turf here. And that might be why there's just a guy standing there throwing out seekers like a jabroni. Oh, hey, if that's how you want to do it, it's up to you, you know. Some people like losing, I don't know. If that's your thing, you do you. Prince Diaz. Yeah, well, he got me with a 52 gal, but I managed to take him out with a Splatfest while he had a 52 gal, so I'll take it. That's quite a difference in weapon range. If you guys get tired of me talking strategy, I figure the average fan who's watching Splatoon footage or stream is cool with hearing a certain amount of Splatoon strategy. But if you guys get tired of hearing me run my mouth and giving you my strategic opinions about the game, just say, hey PK, shut up. Just play. Just Splat Fools. Splat Fools and Ink Turf. And we got Krakens just circling their territory here. See, that's one of those rare matches where you don't get much turf inked because your team did so well. So if they're never covering it back up with their color, there's nothing for you to cover up. Yeah, 86 to 8. They must have had a couple zeros or something, a couple dropouts. No? Well, okay, they had 1. Man, we really crushed them if they only had 1 dropout. That's alright. Go ahead and back out here. Oh, okay, got you, Diogene. I was just curious. I saw DDP. I'm an old pro wrestling guy. Don't judge me for that too harshly. Didn't know if it had something to do with old Diamond Dallas. Snipers? Do I like snipers? Diogene says. I don't have, you know, it's one of those things I really would like to learn the sniper weapons better, because I feel like being able to grab a bamboozler or a, you know, splat charger and just really clean up with it, you know, really just tear stuff up would be a lot of fun. It seems like a really fun weapon to get good with, but I'm not very good with them because I haven't used them much. I usually use like short range automatic weapons or rollers, as you can see. But I do like the weapons. I think they're really cool. I think they add definitely a big element of strategy to the game. They also add a big level of hatred to the game for me. There's nothing worse than having one really good sniper on the opposing team who's just taking you out from out of nowhere no matter what you do. So, you know what? But yeah, to mix it up here, you didn't exactly request it. You just asked if I liked it. But I'm going to mix it up here. I'm going to go with the Splat Charger a little bit. I will say I did get pretty good for a little while with the Squiffer, which is kind of like an entry-level sniper, you know. It doesn't have the distance of a sniper, but it also doesn't dump as much ink. So to me, that's a good one to get your beak wet with if you want to start using charger weapons. But you know, again, it doesn't have that distance. You're not going to take people out from as far away. I got pretty good with the Squiffer for a little while, but I got back out of it. You know, I went back to my old reliable weapons. But yeah, just to mix it up here, I'll go ahead and use the Splat Charger. And this is a pretty fun level to snipe on too. Isaac, how's it going? Thanks for joining us. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Thanks for popping in. Isaac, Diogene, who's in the chat here, has been throwing out suggestions for weapons. So if you got a certain weapon you'd like to see, or if you want to talk Pokemon or talk Splatoon strategy, or just join in and check us out, definitely welcome your comments and feedback. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it very much. I'm doing ink brush. What I call a spastic samurai. They just come at you with fury, man. I had no chance with a sniper rifle or a sniper gun at close range against a ink brush there. But yeah, we're doing a thing here, Isaac. If you want to tell me to run with a certain weapon, I'll choose it and I'll check it out for a couple of rounds. In exchange, go ahead and click that old subscribe button and pop us a thumbs up, if you will. We are a growing channel, and we love, you know, getting support and really appreciate it more than you guys know. Like I mentioned a bit ago, it's just like with anything. If you don't support your favorite band or your favorite TV show, they will not make it. Not to assume we're anybody's favorite, but you know, give us the chance. We'll do our best to do so. Definitely got a lot. If you're a Nintendo fan, man, like I said, this is a good place to be. We've got a lot of footage, Smash Brothers, Shovel Knight, which is not a Nintendo game, but hey, come on, it feels like a Nintendo game. And the best version is on Nintendo since they dropped the Shovel Knight amiibo, in my opinion. And I got a lucky splat off that splat bomb there. But yeah, we got a lot of Nintendo stuff, Super Mario Maker, Smash Brothers, and we are only picking up the pace when it comes to our content. So if you're liking it now, you'll love it later. I should not have gone with the Splat Charger, Diogene. Not your fault. You didn't suggest it. You just asked me if I liked them. But I am really getting torn up. Well, I got almost 500 turf ink, so that's not horrible. I'm not using the gun right. It's part of the problem. I need to find a vantage point and start sniping. So let's see if we can do that. Oh, I was hoping I'd pick him off with that bomb so I could hold this top spot. Okay, somebody got him. Alright, let's see if we can do what this weapon was made to do a little bit here. And boom! Oh! I see you hiding. Boom! Oh man, see, this is why. There we go. It's so satisfying when you snipe somebody, but it always takes me so many tries. That's why I said, like, I think if I could get really good with the Splat Chargers, where I could just effortlessly just pop off, you know, long-range KOs like that, I think I would really get addicted to it, where it would be like the only thing I'd want to use. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one, Diogene, as I proved there, but I figured I'd mix it up. Why not? Yeah, everything's good, Isaac. I'm doing great. I'm off work and I'm playing Splatoon, and I've got some cool peeps chatting with me right now, so I am feeling fine. Hope you are as well, sir. And we're gonna go ahead and go nope on that one. I'm so hot, guys. 6.5 flags up there. So I have to remember to cash out with old, what's the cat's name? Judd. Man, I haven't played this game enough. I forgot Judd's name. I have to remember to cash out with Judd so I can get my little bonus before I finish up here. I'm going to go with the Octo Shot. I haven't used it yet during the stream, and I really like it. I'm going to go with the Octo Shot Replica, which, if you haven't noticed, all it is a splatter shot with a paint job. Same exact loadout, same stats and everything as a splatter shot. It's basically just the Octoling's version of a splatter shot. Looks like some kind of improvised weapon or something. I like it a lot though. Already subscribed, Isaac? Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Loving it. Loving the chat here, guys, and the support. Really appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. What's cracking? I see what you did there, Squid Girl. Thank you for joining us. Again, if you guys want to see me run with a certain weapon for a little bit or anything like that, if you've got a favorite, let me know. I will gladly go ahead and do it. If you guys are enjoying the content, please give us a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe so you can stay tuned to our channel. We appreciate it more than you know. And again, like I mentioned earlier, we're on Twitter and Facebook. So if you get tired of, Donald Trump and Kanye West in your Facebook news feed, Facebook.com/8BitHeroesWorld. Go ahead and like us, and you'll get some games and gaming news, and whatever we can find to share, and whatever updates we do as far as videos are concerned will be in your news feed, along with all the political nonsense and that sort of thing that your Facebook feed is probably littered with if it looks anything like mine. Go ahead and introduce something fun to it. Alright, Inkzuka. Normally when I get the Inkzuka, I want to find a couple enemies. Inkzuka is not really ideal for covering turf at all, so I always want to be offensive with it, but I'm not seeing anybody. I'm really still trying to learn this stage, guys. Those of you who are just popping into the stream, I did make it known earlier, but I got to let you know again here, a little disclaimer. I do not know this stage very well. I'm not very familiar with it at all. There we go. I'm just going to sort of fire off in a couple random directions here. Hope something good happens. There we go. Couple bombs. This is really the best I can do on this stage, is just try to kind of stay alive and cause some trouble, because I do not know it very well. Ah, that had to be a blaster. I probably hate blasters worse than I hate sniper rifles. Or not rifles, but sniper guns. Or charged weapons, whatever you want to call them. Because the blasters, man, and I know, like I said earlier, there's really no unfair weapon in Splatoon. Everything's got a trade-off. The blasters trade-off is they typically don't fire very fast range. They don't have a very fast pace. They don't usually have a great range. But man, those blasters will eat you up so quick. They're probably my least favorite weapon as far as having to go up against an opponent that's using it. Yeah, I'm really not used to this stage as far as using the fans specifically and everything to get where I need to be. And it is definitely very clear that I'm not sure what I'm doing here, but I'm having fun, and I hope you guys are, so it's all good. I'm up to 645 points in turf inked here, so I'm not doing horrible. Alright, let's go. Let's go. See who else I can get killed by before we end this match. There you go, buddy. Old blaster friend. And I would love to get the Inkzuka one more time and pop somebody. Ah! I wanted that splat on that roller, man. He would have been dead by that bomb there that went off if at the time it didn't run out. Calling it now, Splatoon TWON on the Nintendo NX. Hey, might happen, Preston. Who knows? Isaac doesn't have the Octo Shot yet. Squid Girl doesn't have the game. Hey, I definitely encourage you to get it. Yeah, Squid Girl. Hey, obviously you got to be digging the footage here for popping in. or into, you know, checking out Splatoon a little bit. So most definitely, if you'll throw us an old subscription there, we'd love to have you. Like I said, it's not just shameless self-promotion. It really does benefit you. I'm subscribed to several gaming channels, and whenever they're doing a live stream, I get a little push notification on my phone. So if I'm sitting at the house bored, or if I'm sitting at work and, you know, on break or something, okay, cool, I'll pop into the stream for a little bit. So, you know, it is beneficial to subscribe if you're digging the content. And a certain amount of it is shameless self-promotion, because let's face it, that might as well be what YouTube is called. It is YouTube, after all. Not they-tube. Let's see. I really feel like I'm still kind of missing something with this stage. Like, I feel like there's, like, areas up higher that I haven't even accessed yet, or something, maybe? I don't know. If anybody's got any tips for me, I welcome those in the chat, as well as the other commenting that we've got going on. I want to say again, really thank you guys who are watching the stream right now, for joining in. This is only my second stream that I've ever done. Preston and I have been doing this YouTube channel for less than a year, and we've doubled down on our equipment recently so that we can double the pace of our output, which we've been pretty successful in doing thus far since grabbing the extra gear. And we really, like I said, can't tell you enough how much we appreciate the support. Even if it's just chiming in, even if you don't chat, you don't subscribe, you don't thumbs up the video, just popping in and checking us out, man. We love it. But of course, oh man, see that? I'm not even gonna hate on him. Norum or whatever your name is. That was a good shot, and that was okay. No, that was a range blaster, so that doesn't count. That was just an okay shot. That range blaster, man, it's got some pretty good range, as the name might suggest. Okay, I haven't even noticed this yet. So if I can climb up here, but what is the purpose of that if I can't go any higher? Yeah. I would not have chosen this stage if I had my pick of the Splatfest rotation stages. Anchovy Games, I'm guessing, supposed to be like X Games. So I guess this is supposed to be like a... What exactly? Is it supposed to be like a skate park or like a skate warehouse or what? Because I'm not really picking up on the vibe of what this place is supposed to be. Anybody shed some light on that for me? Oh, there's the dynamo roller. You gotta watch those things, man. Might as well be called like the tidal wave roller or something. Boom! Oh, I was hoping I'd get him with that bomb. You keep picking on me, buddy. Keep on picking on me. I'll come over here and get you. Yeah, you better run. I said run! Don't kill me. Run! Ah! Okay, I'll take it. I'll take a mutual kill. Well played, Andrew. Isaac is pulling for the red team. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, Isaac. Glad to have you. Yajane says, if you want to get further in the stage, press X or Y and go through. So I'll have to try that. Isaac can't wait to see who wins. Yeah, me either. I'm excited. I think this is like the coolest Splatfest they've done to me. You know, like hamburgers versus hot dog. What was it? Hamburgers versus hot dogs, or pizza versus hamburgers, or whatever it was. And I'm thinking of hot dogs versus marshmallows was one they did. Water slides versus roller coasters. All the North American Splatfests I've done have been cool. But probably the most competitive two have been the Autobots versus Decepticons. And then, to me, this one is the best one. And I'm biased because I'm a big Nintendo guy. But Pokemon Red versus Pokemon Blue, you got people who are passionate fans of either side of those, you know. I love roller coasters and water slides. I can't really pick a definite one of those that I would, you know, prefer over the other. But Pokemon Red and Blue, man, you got people who are longtime Pokemon fans who remember their first time firing up that red or blue cartridge in their Game Boy. So you got people who are, you know, going to be passionate about pledging their allegiance for their side, jumping in and taking the turf. Oh, there's another one. Par's red as well. Preston says his feelings are hurt. Preston, if you guys are just joining us, is the other half of the 8-Bit Heroes. He does a lot of streams as well, so you guys will hear him and check him out up here. He is going Pokemon Blue, and I'm going Pokemon Red. So you guys are raining on his parade here by showing support for the red team. But that's okay. That's what I want you to do. I want you to just go ahead and pull for the red team with me and just trash Preston verbally. Just tell him what a piece of garbage he is. I'll list some of his faults so you can be specific with your insults in the chat. Preston really? No, I'm just joking. All right, I'm gonna go with the Splat Roller. As a matter of fact, Preston, I'm really just kidding you, buddy. Preston knows. Preston knows my douchey sense of humor. Let's see. Sorry, I'm taking a while to pick. You know what? I'm gonna go back with the Kraken Roller. Big fan of the Kraken Roller. Sorry I took so long to pick a weapon there, guys. Preston says he started with Pokemon Blue and picked Bulbasaur. I actually, oddly enough, started with Red and picked Squirtle. It's kind of funny because the water Pokemon tend to be my favorite. Like Blastoise is probably my very favorite. But I had Pokemon Red when I was a kid. Just happened to be the one my parents bought me. So I still have to show my my pride and my nostalgia and my allegiance to the red team here, even though I'm a bigger water Pokemon fan. And blue actually is my favorite color. So I'm really playing for the wrong team here, but had to do it just for nostalgia's sake. Par says red is better. I'm with you. Diagene, yes, you're right. Recon. I hadn't even thought of that. That's what I should have done before the Splatfest. If you're right, if you go Recon at the stage select screen or at the you know, match type select screen where you're picking if you want to do ranked or turf war or whatever. If you guys didn't know this, Diagene, thanks for pointing that out. I'll go ahead and make this common knowledge if there's anybody else who might be able to make use of this tip in the forward. If you're ever at a stage and you're not used to it, if you're ever just total garbage at a stage like I am at the Anchovy Games level, you actually go into recon mode and learn the stage. You actually just go through, I think there's like a 3-minute timer on it, you know, just like in a turf war match, and you can actually just run through the stage with no competitors. You know, there's a time limit, and then it resets, but there's no, you know, no worries basically as far as competitors sneaking up on you, getting you. You can just go in recon mode and check out the stage so you can learn it. So I should have done recon mode for Anchovy Games, the museum, I can't remember what it's called, the Alfonso or something like that, and the, what's the other new one? Mahi Mahi Resort, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, definitely something I'll do very soon. Oh, I almost, a second later, man. I would have had you, Alto. I'll be singing Alto by the time I'm done with you, buddy. Apparently I'm going to threaten him like one of the Three Stooges or like a cartoon mobster. Why I oughta. Alright, let's see. Try to ink some turf here. I haven't had a really good match in a while. So sorry guys, hope you're enjoying the gameplay here, but just know that I have not been playing my best. If you want to see me playing my best, check out a couple of our Splatoon videos on our page. We've got a couple like last second rank battle wins. We've got a match of me and Preston, who's in the live chat with me here, doing Team Rainmaker, and really just making short work of our opponents. So if you want to see me play my best, there is proof that I'm better than what you're seeing right now. But again, you know, turf war is all in good fun, no worries. Don't have to worry about a ranking or anything like that. It's just good fun. Boom! See ya, Danielle. Uh-oh. Boom! Got you. I always try to, this is just a random tip, I'm sure everybody who's played Splatoon... Oh, what happened there? What? Okay, if you say so. I don't know how he basically sniped me with a Tenatech splatter shot when he wasn't within line of sight, but hey, whatever. I'll take it. Oh, Alexander would have had a revenge kill with that ink mine, but I managed to get out of the way, or the timer got me out of the way, basically. Isaac says water's blue and water kills inklings. So there you go. Par is from Thailand. Playing in the American region. Okay. Preston's your bro, Diogene? Really? After all the good times we've had, you teaching me how to pronounce your name, me butchering your name, me choosing a couple weapons. Nah, I'm just kidding. Preston needs some support on the blue team as well. There's really no wrong choice when it comes to Pokemon Red or Blue, man. It's a little pop quiz for you guys, right? While I'm changing out my weapon here. Does anybody know what the difference is in Pokemon Red and Blue other than the color of the cartridge? Because I do. Not specifically. And you know what I mean if you know what the difference is. Yeah, Preston. Diogene's on your team. Diogene has picked blue. That's cool. No worries. I got Par. And I got Isaac as well. So we're good. Anybody else watching and you're in the chat, definitely feel free to chime in if you haven't said anything yet, or if you want me to run with a certain weapon for a couple matches, let me know. I wish Preston and I could do team matches, but that's one of the only things I don't like about Splatfest is there's no way to do team battles and join up with your friends or anything like that, so that's kind of a bummer. But no big deal. I will say one positive thing about Splatfest is I only play with, there's only like, you know, people on the... Oh, no sir, no you don't. Oh, okay, maybe you do. Nope, your buddy got me. Alright, roll side. I'm only playing with people on the North American continent in the Splatfest. And that is much easier, typically, than playing, you know, in normal matches, because you have the Japanese players playing in normal matches. If there's any Japanese players listening, you guys are serious business, man. I'm telling you. Splatoon is really big in Japan, and the Japanese players are good. I mean, don't mean to stereotype or anything like that. I'm sure there are some that maybe aren't as good, but there are some Japanese Splatoon players I've come across that just are relentless. So good on you guys, for being so good. And good on the Splatfest for giving me a little break from your reign of terror. Yeah, of course I don't mind playing with anybody, regardless of where you live or where you're from. But you get my point. Sometimes it's a little more fun to feel like you're doing a little better. Those Japanese players, man, they tell me to take that minor league stuff home really quick when I'm having an off night. Which, honestly, kind of having tonight. Not really having an off night. I really blame it on this stage, but no worries. I'm having a good time regardless. Hope you guys are too. Avoided that killer whale a couple times now. Death from above. Oh. There you go, buddy. Well, he's got a, just noticed what weapon he had. Closing in on him with the end zap, like, yeah, I don't know what he's got, but I think I've got him beat with the range. No, you don't. he's got you matched with the range. 85 versus 89. Preston usually rolls with the 89 when he goes in Zap. But I typically like to use the 85. I like the having the splat bomb. But the 89 is definitely a lot of fun too. It feels so aimless in this level. Like, I'm still not sure how to access every point. Or maybe I'm doing just fine. Maybe I'm accessing everything fine, and I'm overthinking it. I don't know. Either way, I've definitely seen some Splatoon players online who were really not great, and I still enjoyed watching it because Splatoon's just such a pretty game to look at, such a pleasant game to watch. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it despite my only decent gameplay here. I gotta say, that guy on top there, Ryan, I like that little M. Bison beret he's got on there. That's pretty cool. There's still some pieces of gear I haven't seen yet either, because again, I haven't seen some of the new stages, some of the new weapons, some of the new gear, because I've sort of been away for a while. I haven't played a lot of Splatoon as of late, but I'm getting back into it now. But I gotta get that piece of gear though. I kind of like that little hat, like a little commando. Alex, welcome back. Oh, Par, no, we have not had a red versus red match so far. I have seen that a lot in Splatfest, where I remember Team Dog versus Cat. I had chosen Team Cat, and we had so many Cat versus Cat matches. So that definitely happens, but so far, no, I haven't had a red versus red match. It's been red versus blue. Diogene says, red is the color of blood, and the blood is yours after we beat you. So he's giving me a bit of trash talk here. Man, they are really forcing me to learn this stage. I was hoping I'd get back to the other stages for a bit. Get a break from this one. For my sake as well as yours. So maybe I could turn in some better gameplay. But I guess practice makes permanent. I gotta keep playing this one so I can learn it. So I'll take it. Okay, I'm starting to kind of understand the paths a little bit better. What I'm not understanding is when I'm getting close to the enemy spawn point. I don't look down at the map a whole lot on the gamepad, so I keep kind of finding myself stumbling into blue territory, sort of haphazardly. And that echolocator, pretty cool special. Somebody's already activated it, so I'm trying to save mine. Pretty cool special because it gives you an idea of what to do, whether you want to be offensive or defensive. If you want to be offensive, it lets you know right where to go so you can hunt your foes down, like I just did right there. If you want to be defensive, it lets you know where to go to get away from them. And it just got me 2 kills right there because it showed me where Papa and whoever that other guy was I got. So sort of proved my point in action there. And again, somebody else activated the point sensor on my team. Got again by NZAP 89. Papa got me. Yeah, most definitely though, I'm going to have to check out recon mode soon, so that I can learn this stage a little bit better. Splatted blue. Hey, Preston, take a screenshot, baby. That says it all. Splatted blue. Because that's what's going to happen at the end of this Splatfest. Let's ignore the fact that blue splatted me too, okay? Let's just leave that part out. I like the splatted blue part. Nah, like I said, I like the trash talk. It's a lot of fun to me, but at the end of the day, it's all in good fun. I'm not one of these hyper-competitive types or anything like that. Splatoon's a really fun game. Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue, Splatfest action. We're all winners. Except the losers, which will be Pokemon Blue. Alright, well I got 800 turf ink. Let's get a little bit more here at the last second. Not bad that time, considering I'm still learning this map. I'll get there. I think they took us down, though. Oh, look at that. 0.2% victory. Awesome. Yeah, that was a close match. I leveled it out. 4 kills, 4 deaths. Got a decent amount of turf ink. 1137 with the win bonus. So if you guys will, I'm in the live chat on my smartphone, and like a dummy I did not have it fully charged, so that I can fine-tune something with the stream here really quickly, and also get my live chat back going here. If you guys will bear with me for no more than about 3 to 5 minutes. I'm gonna keep on rolling. I was planning on doing this for about an hour or two. Right now I'm not sure how long I'm gonna keep rolling, but I'm gonna keep on going for a bit here. So if you guys will bear with me, like I said, less than 5 minutes, and I will be right back with you. Chat it up and come up with some weapons for me to use when I get back. And I will be with you guys in 1 minute. Well, 1 moment. Again, less than 5 minutes. Hey guys, I'm back. I apologize for the delay. And I told you a story. It took me longer than 5 minutes there. Had some technical difficulties, so I apologize about that, guys. Thanks for staying with us. Let's go ahead and dive right back in. And go Custom Splattershot Junior. Have a lot of fun with this one. I like using the disruptor. And I am powering back up here in just a moment in the live chat. So if anybody has suggested a weapon while I was away, I will get you in just a moment as soon as my chat is back up here. So sorry guys, I will be better prepared next time. I had a couple of technical issues to sort through really quickly here. It's like we're a little over 2 hours in. Time flies when you're playing Splatoon, man. I remember when the game first came out, I had so many nights where I was like, I'm just going to get on and play like 3 Turf War matches, and I'm going to go to bed. Next thing, it's like 4 a.m. I got to be at work in like 4 hours, and I'm like, okay, one more match. Game definitely eats up time quickly. In a good way. You know, it's a lot of fun. Wow. Team Aerospray over here on Pokemon Blue, huh? Alright, here we go. Splattershot Junior. Not really a gun that I use a lot, but the fire rate and the range is very similar to the Splashomatic, which I use a lot, so feel fairly comfortable with it, fairly at home with it here. Here we go. Shut that off. Probably one of my favorite things about the echolocator is that, you know, like I said, anytime you use your special move, it recharges your ink. There's something really cool to me about the ones that recharge your ink and don't make you stop. You know, like with Inkzuka, you got to stop and find a vantage point where you can fire off a few Inkzuka shots. You know, pretty much with any weapon you could think of. There's sort of some hesitation involved when you get ready to fire off your special move. But when you use this one, pop off that echolocator, let your buddies know where the opponents are, refill your ink tank all at once, and just keep on rolling. You never have to miss a beat. That's pretty cool. Missed him with the disruptor. I got him anyway. There you go, friend. Enjoy that. The disruptor, man, I'm telling you, if you've never used a disruptor much, it's no joke. If you've ever been hit with a disruptor by an opponent, and you know what I'm talking about, because it will slow you down big time. I got both of them. I was hoping to take them both out too, but Danny got me. Good on you, Danny. I hope I didn't lose you guys when I'd stepped away for a moment there. I have not streamed very much, and that's probably really poor stream etiquette to step out and say I'll be right back. But like I said, 2 hours straight. I had to take a quick breather and get a couple technical glitches sorted out here. So like I said, I apologize for the delay, guys. Anybody who's stuck with us through it, I appreciate it. Anybody who's just tuning in, obviously this is the Splatfest stream. So in the chat, if you want to let me know if there's a weapon you want to see, or go ahead and let us know which side you're pulling for when it comes to red versus blue. What's your favorite Pokemon game? Who are some of your favorite Pokemon? Have you played Splatoon? Are you thinking about playing Splatoon? Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. Rhode Island. Neither a road nor an island. Discuss. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, you got points with me for getting that reference. Yeah, I had a pretty good match there. Alright guys, and I'm bringing the... Oh, got us by 8%. Bringing the chat back up as we speak here. we're going to go ahead and get it going again with the Splattershot Jr. Yeah, Desjardins, I still haven't seen a red versus red match, which tells me that, you know, the popularity is probably pretty split, which is always cool to me. So if I'm doing a Splatfest, if I'm doing one side versus another, I don't want to play my own team. I want to play the other team, you know. So it'll definitely be interesting to see which of these teams ends up being the more popular of the two. So of course, if you've ever seen a Splatfest before, you already know this. If you haven't, then maybe you'll learn something from it. The way they rate the Splatfest at the end is by taking into account both popularity and amount of matches won. So you can't just be on the team that won the most matches, and you can't just be on the team that had the most members. You know, they kind of split it up basically, and whichever team had the best mix of you know, popularity as far as with the fans and matches won in the actual Splatfest is the team that takes the victory. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool way to do it, you know. Pretty fair way to do it, I guess. Oh, I was hoping I'd take him out and keep running, but he got me. Guys, I've got the chat pulled up, but I have not caught up reading it yet because this match started. I didn't want to keep you guys waiting anymore. So I went ahead and started up this match, but I am going to catch up in just a moment if you bear with me. So if anybody has suggested a weapon, like I recommended that you do, don't think I'm ignoring you because I promise I'm not. Just gotta get back. Look at that. Inkzuka, man. You can't mess with that Inkzuka. Basically, with Inkzuka, all you have to do is be able to see your opponent. If you can see your opponent when you get the Inkzuka, you can usually take him out. Desperate buff! Iluzuna! Took him down. Echolocator, keep it rolling. Alright, I'm making some turf. Now, to get to the other side. Here we go. Alright. Pretty sure we're getting beat right now, but it's not by a large margin. Disruptor! Suction bomb! Oh no! I had to take a pause to check myself on that suction bomb, and he got me. And then he took out my teammate. Alright, Brandon. You're a marked man, sir. I'm coming after you. I don't know if I'll find you, but if I do, I'm gonna get you. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Hit him with a disruptor, got the jump on him, and he still got me. That's after I did like a really mild version of like the Liam Neeson speech. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you are. But I have a marginal amount of skill. Skills I've developed over about a year of Splatoon. Skills that make me a minor inconvenience for a person like you. I don't have a good Liam Neeson's impression. I apologize for that. Alright, so I'm catching up in the chat really quick, guys. Halo Games, what's up? Thanks for joining us. Par says choose a weapon with the most coverage. Pretty much what I'm going for. A couple of them I've used haven't been great, but I'm going to keep with like the splatter shot and the arrow spray to try to keep with the coverage, you know. Squid Girl, glad to see you're still with us. Alex, yeah, Splatfest is today, man. Got to get in on it. Preston says he thinks BK said Red will lose, and I'm feeling blue. And Isaac face palmed. Told you guys, you got to be ready for the lame dad jokes when you get in with me and Preston here. Pokemon Red has more fighting stats. You can catch different Pokemon in each version. Sorry, I'm really behind on the chat, guys. I apologize. I'm so good at Splatoon, says Scoj.tv, if I'm saying that correctly. Scoj.tv, nice to meet you. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for the compliment. I appreciate it. Thanks for the subscription. Loving it, guys. Am I good at using a Splat Charger par? I am not. I used it a little while ago, and I am not very good at it. Isaac asks, what is my favorite Pokemon? Oddly enough, my favorite Pokemon is Blastoise. Which, kind of funny considering the fact that I'm on Pokemon, or Team Red here, since Blastoise is like the title character for the marquee or flagship character for the Pokemon Blue. But yeah, I'd say Blastoise is my favorite. Par says use a good weapon. That'll work. Yeah, Halo games, we can't get a party going, unfortunately, with the Splatfest. Actually, okay, I guess you can still do private battles, and they're just separate from the Splatfest. But I have to catch you next on that one, since this is a Splatfest stream. I'll probably keep it rolling with the red versus blue theme here. But most definitely Halo games, if you want to share your gamer tag down in the live stream, I will absolutely screenshot it, and we will check you out soon and get you in on one of the streams here soon. Really appreciate you guys popping in, man. I can't tell you, like I said a couple times, I apologize if some of the things I'm saying are repetitive, but I don't know who's here, at the time that I say it, or who's just now joining the stream, or who's watching the video after the fact. Which, by the way, I do want to mention that our video will, our live streams will always be archived, and saved as a YouTube video after the fact. So if you guys miss parts of it, or miss a shout out or something like that, you can always pop to our channel later and check us out, check out the video in its entirety, and skip through, if you'd like to. But again, like I said, hate to be repetitive, but just want to tell you guys thanks so much. You have no idea how much it means to us to have you participate in the chat, and just being in and watching the stream, and especially if you're going in and taking the time to like and subscribe and everything. Really, really appreciate it. It means a lot to us, helps us keep on doing what we're doing. So can't thank you guys enough for it. Really enjoying having you guys here. Kind of a tough game to carry a good conversation with, Splatoon. Because if you're doing a lot of talking, you're probably not going to do very well. So again, if my chat skills or my commentary is not A1 here, I apologize. I am new to streaming, but I think I'm doing a decent job as far as gameplay goes. Chat and all that, who knows? You guys be the judge of that, but as far as gameplay, I'm not doing too poorly in this match so far, so that's cool. Oh, man. I had that dude. Mr. Lemon. Gotta love that, man. Get the jump on a guy with a splatter shot and think he got him, and he pops off that bubbler and just shows you what for. Preston is a big fan of the Splatter Shot Jr., so I should have learned by now in my matches with him to be a little more cautious running up on somebody with a Splatter Shot Jr. This is kind of hard to tell sometimes what weapon somebody's using. Then you get up on him and go, oh, he's got a Kraken roller. By the time you realize it, the Kraken is upon you. Oh no! Alright. Look at that, look at that. Caught Mr. Lemon with the Disruptor, so even though I got killed, my buddy was able to take him down while he was slow with the Seeker. So you gotta love the Disruptor, man. You can get those revenge kills, or revenge assists, rather. There we go. This is like supposed to be Pokemon Red versus Blue. This has become like a boys versus girls Splatfest with the pink and blue. I know I've picked on the pink and blue a lot, but it's not red. It's pink. Maybe they didn't want to go with red and blue in the game to avoid like a possible misunderstanding. They want to have like a Crips versus Blood Splatfest or something like that, maybe. He loves blue Blastoise. I'm a trader. Yep, you got it. You got it, Preston. Yajane, yeah, definitely. I think you gave me your screen name earlier. I took a snapshot, and I will make sure that that I add you. So whenever if you're subscribed already, I think you said. So whenever we stream, you will be notified in the future. Pop in, jump in the chat, let us know, and we're gonna do more interactive streams. Where we do like private battles with you guys, and we can get you in on some team ranked battles, and Super Mario Maker streams, sharing course IDs and stuff like that. Get you guys in on some multiplayer Smash Brothers action. Halo, I'm not sure how to do anything as far as mods go. Yeah, this is my favorite Splatfest so far, Par. The Transformers one is really cool to me. I kind of echo on what Preston said. But I think this one's my favorite. Like I said earlier, what was it, like hot dogs versus marshmallows and roller coasters versus water slides. I like all those things. I can't really choose. But Pokemon Red and Blue, a lot of people have one of those things that's kind of more near and dear to their heart if they had one version of the other when they were a kid. Which is the case for me. Blastoise is my favorite Pokemon, but since I had version Red as a kid, here I am playing for Team Red now. So I'd say this is my favorite Splatfest so far, actually, which is part of the reason why I really wanted to get in on streaming the footage here. Sorry, I backed out without choosing a weapon. Let's go back with the. You know what? We're gonna go back with the arrow spray for a bit. I'm gonna try to stay with the weapons with more coverage. And Isaac, yes, we will be streaming tomorrow to echo what Preston said on the same channel, 8-Bit Heroes. We will be doing a live stream tomorrow. Preston is going to be doing a Super Mario Maker stream. So whether you have Super Mario Maker or not, you guys should really check that out. Because it's really fun to see all the different stages. What Preston does is just, ask people in the chat to throw him course IDs. He could pop in the course ID and, check out courses that he otherwise may have never seen because there's so many of them. I can't believe I'm back at Anchovy Games again. Wow. Can you mix it up a bit? Maybe? Keep making me play this stage that I'm terrible at. I'm getting a little better at it though, so it's okay. So yeah, the Super Mario Maker stream is a lot of fun, even if you don't have the game. If you do, then you definitely already know what I'm talking about as far as how many, homemade or custom courses are out there. And it's really fun to get people interacting and say, hey, check this stage out, check that stage out. We can also show you guys some of the stages that we've made as well. So definitely check out the Super Mario Maker stream tomorrow. That's why you want to subscribe, because if you subscribe, then you'll get a notification. If you got the push notifications enabled on your phone for YouTube, you will actually get a notification from 8-Bit Heroes. Oh, wow. Caught me with a killer whale mid-airstrike, but I did get the shot off. So yeah, if you guys subscribe, you will be notified when we do streams going forward. And we plan to stream several times a week, guys. We're really planning on picking up the pace here now that we've got up and running with the live streaming and everything. So definitely will be a lot to see going forward. Also, we're going to do another Splatfest stream tomorrow as well. So I don't want to forget that. We will have, Preston will have a Super Mario Maker stream tomorrow. And also, don't forget, we'll be doing another Splatfest stream tomorrow. I'm going to say about 2 hours before the Splatfest is over. I think it ends at 1 a.m. Eastern Time. So you want to tune in around 11 p.m. and watch me sort of close out the final couple hours of the Splatfest. And, so that way I'm sort of hitting the beginning and the end of the Splatfest, trying to reach Pokemon Red King status. I just realized I'm at Champion status now, so I'm well on my way to King status, which I will achieve by tomorrow night. I also may do a Splatoon stream sometime tomorrow afternoon. Saturday, I don't have to work. It's a rare occurrence, so I may be getting into the Splatfest stream tomorrow afternoon as well, but I'll definitely be getting into it tomorrow night. So if you guys follow us on Twitter, at 8-Bit Heroes World, that's the number 8, not the word 8. At 8-Bit Heroes World. If you follow us there, I will be tweeting out our, sort of our schedule basically a couple hours beforehand as things become more clear, with what time I'm going to do the Splatfest stream, and I'll also give you a heads up about Preston's Super Mario Maker stream as well. So, like I said, guys, we got no lack of content on the channel and no lack of content coming in the weeks ahead, because we are both really enjoying getting to know some of you guys and you know, sharing the gaming experience with fellow gamers who are in the same kind of stuff. So keep it tuned in, and we'll keep the content coming here, guys. Starting to learn this stage a little bit better, I think. I'm still sort of feeling like I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm getting better. Last second ink strike. That was a close match. I'm looking at the map. I know you guys can't see it. You'll see it in just a second. Look at that. It seems like a pretty close match. I think they may have edged us out. No? Okay, never mind. I'm terrible terrible at telling which team won, apparently. Okay, so actually, guys, I will go ahead and let you know now. 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I just checked the live stream. Preston has let you guys know 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific will be the Super Mario Maker stream tomorrow. He did one a few nights ago. I had the ability to tune in and check it out, and I really enjoyed it. So you guys definitely don't want to miss the Super Mario Maker stream tomorrow, where we play your levels. Throw us a course ID, and go ahead and give us a subscription if you haven't already. We will fire up your levels so the world can check it out, and so we can check it out and rank it as well. You know, give our thoughts on how the level plays. And anybody that subscribes, like Preston's telling you in the live chat, you will be, you know, definitely able to join us going forward when we have Smash battles, when we do multiplayer Smash matches, when we do private, you know, ranked Splatoon matches. We'll do, you know, more Super Mario Maker streams. So, like I said, we got to kind of get established here enough to get you guys in our friends list on the Wii U and that sort of thing. But once we do, man, like I said, Preston and I are both big fans of all these Nintendo games. You know, the ones I keep mentioning: Smash, Splatoon, Super Mario Maker, and other games we're going to venture out and play as well. But those, I would say, those three are sort of our main areas of expertise and sort of some of our personal favorites. So if you're into those games, man, and you're into making buddies and, you know, making new friends and new people on your friends list to, you know, get into multiplayer with, or if you just want to kick back and check out some footage, some gameplay, no matter which of those describes you, even if it's all the above, you're in the right place. Chaos 7, making moves, I hear you. I've never seen that big blue Pokemon before. I'm just kidding, guys. I know it's not a Pokemon. Don't worry. Oh. Yeah, I'm using the arrow spray here, trying to give myself a little bit of an advantage as far as having a weapon that's, you know, good to cover a lot of turf with. I keep jumping over here and then realizing, like, oh, that's already all covered. Man. Squelcher. I knew it had to be a Dragonite. Look at that. We got a Pokemon in the house. Dragonite squelched me from a distance with the blue ink. No. Ah. Throw the Pokeball. Dragonite's weak. Oh, man. Mia. Another Squelcher. I'm running around with a arrow spray. Meanwhile, their team has at least two dual Squelchers. Jeez. 2 dual Squelchers. So, really not the best weapon for me to have up against the 2 Squelchers there, but that's alright. I'm having a good time. Oh, man. Look at that. See the distance there? It took me out from so far away. Man, if you get good with that Squelcher, that's got to be a fun one to run with. I have used the Squelcher, I think, in Arowana Mall, where if you're standing down on the bottom, and you know how the ledges up top that sort of run, you know, across basically. And if you've got like somebody hiding up on that ledge trying to take you out when you're down below, you can point that squelcher up at them, and even if you don't have line of sight to see them, that squelcher puts out enough ink to just drown them. If they try to go under to hide from you. And yeah, guys, Preston is going to do the Super Mario Maker stream tomorrow about 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 Pacific. It'll go for about an hour, hour and a half or so. And at some point after that, I will jump back in to do some Splatoon, some more Splatfest. I may do some Splatfest once again, as I mentioned earlier in the afternoon as well. If you guys are subscribed, you'll be notified, no worries. Craysins, is that? I'm not sure how you pronounce that name. Thanks for the feedback and the chat action there, buddy. Appreciate it. Glad to have you. Hillbilly. He wants to hear a hillbilly. Here we are, folks. We're doing a Splatfest stream. We hope y'all enjoying it. I'm darn tootin' having a good time here. Got my buddy Kai Sins in the house, talking smack. He don't know that don't bother me none. I'm just an old hillbilly with an ink gun, having a good old time. I really though appreciate all you guys tuning in. As I mentioned, always good to get some support and some feedback from you guys. Really appreciate it. Yeah, Par, that Aerospray, the fire rate is like untouchable. Oh, look at that, man. Thought I had him. Oh man, look at that. That dynamo roller, dude. Foreboding. That's a very foreboding gamer tag there, isn't it? Or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, the fire rate, man. The fire rate on this Aerospray is unbelievable. If you're doing well, which I'm not doing particularly well right now, you can really get a lot done with it. As a matter of fact, on my last Splatoon stream, not a Splatfest, but a regular Splatoon stream, I was actually able to score 1,718, which is like my best Turf War score yet with this gun, the Aerospray. Man. Yeah, Preston. Preston says I'm not a redneck, I'm a blue neck. He's still showing his bias for Team Blue here. Finally! Finally! I'm able to splat somebody. It's not happening much. Oh! That is the thing about the ink strike, man. You're so vulnerable when you use it. It's really best to duck off to like a corner or something to pop off the shot, but I don't really know where all the secret corners are in this level, so. Jeez. Man. They are just all up in our kitchen right now. Yeah, in all seriousness, in all seriousness though, guys, all joking aside, keep the chat PG. We appreciate it. We pride ourselves in being a family-friendly couple of gamers here, so your compliance is appreciated. What in the world kind of gun? I think that guy had like a Splatling. He was like pushing me with that ink. And yes, foul comments will be deleted. Absolutely. I joked around about it, but, you know, trying to keep a light, you know, fun atmosphere here, so do bear that in mind. Mario versus Paper Mario, Isaac? That's a pretty cool Splatfest idea. Diogene, hey, sorry, I missed your comment there. Diogene, thanks so much. I think you've been in the live stream longer than anybody, aside from maybe Preston. Thank you for joining in. Thanks for suggesting some weapons for me to use. Really appreciate you popping in. Look forward to seeing you again. I'm sure we will. Oh, Isaac, I'm actually, oddly enough, I've got a birthday tomorrow, Sunday, and I'll be 30. So. Yeah, I tried to lie to be modest, but Preston already told you the truth. I'm 109, but I definitely look about 105, 106 max. Anybody got a suggestion for a weapon real quick while I'm in here? If anybody's got a suggestion for a weapon, let me know. I paused for a second after saying that because I think there's just maybe a slight bit of lag time. So if anybody want me to choose a certain weapon before I pick one here, let me know really quick. Yes, as Preston is informing you, all my gaming years have contributed to my immortality. Each thumbs up powers me up for another year. So 1 like equals 1 year for old BK. If you don't want to see me in the ground, keep us going. Diogene, you leaving? Here's your shout out. Thanks so much for popping in. Again, look forward to seeing you for future streams. Check that setting on your phone to see if you've got push notifications enabled for YouTube. If you do, you'll be notified when we stream. If you don't have that on, if you don't like those notifications, follow us on Twitter at 8-Bit Heroes World, and we will always announce when we're going to be doing streams in Twitter as well. Try to give you guys as much heads up as we can. You know, we do have typical 9 to 5 going on and that sort of thing, so we might not always know well in advance before we stream, but anytime we do, you guys will be the first to know, absolutely. Par, if you're popping out and back in, no problem. Isaac says Zinc Mini Splatling. You know what? I hadn't started yet, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I've never used that weapon before, so that'll be interesting. Hydra Splatling, Custom, Heavy Splatling Deco. Where is it? Mini, there's the Mini. I need the Zinc Mini. I will say I did use the Mini Splatling actually in one of my Splatoon videos that's on our YouTube channel here. So, and I actually cleaned up pretty nice. I think it was a tower control match. So you guys can check that out if you'd like. Where is it? Zinc, there it is. Zinc Mini Splatling. Oh, wow. That's a sick loadout. I get the fire rate of a Splatling, the ink consumption of a Mini Splatling, which is better. I get a Disruptor, which I love, and a Bubbler. Man. Like I said, I haven't seen all these new loadouts and everything yet, and haven't experienced a lot of them. So that's a pretty sick choice there, Isaac. I think I'm gonna enjoy that one. Oh, Par, you got a bad connection. I'm sorry. Hopefully it's not the stream. But yeah, mine does that sometimes when I'm streaming as well, or I'm watching a stream rather. Have to go out and come back in, or whatever the case may be, to get the audio and the video to sync up. See you, Diogene. Thanks again. Thanks for playing along and being a part of it here. We enjoyed you. Definitely. This is a pretty cool weapon. The Splatlings are a lot different, you know, with the whole kind of a charge weapon, kind of an automatic weapon. So it's a bit different to get used to if you're not well versed with it, which I'm not at all. But it's pretty cool. And you know, what's really cool about this one is if I get to somebody who's like, you know, mid-range away, I can throw a disruptor, and if they get right up on me, like what just happened, I can fire off that bubbler. Oh, do I have enough room to swim? Yes! Yes! I got killed, but I managed to outswim the Kraken, catch him with a disruptor, and then get a quick splat with that Splatling as well, so that was satisfying. I killed twice and then died once. I'll take it. Yeah, I think, just like I mentioned earlier with the charge weapons, I think if I get used to the Splatling, if I get used to having to hold my trigger down a bit to charge, I think I would really like them. I think that's just what throws me off, is having to hold the trigger down to charge is really sort of disconcerting when you're used to the automatics. You're used to just being able to hold the trigger down and go. But really, definitely a really fun weapon. I haven't tried the Hydra Splatling yet. I don't know the deal with that, but I think it's like, isn't it supposed to put out even more ink than the heavy Splatling? If I'm wrong about that, let me know, because I genuinely have not played with it at all yet, so I do not know. I'm having fun with this gun, though. I will say that the mini Splatling is pretty cool. You get to, you know, sort of the power and the most of the range of the heavy Splatling, but you've got less ink consumption. It doesn't go as far, you know. Like I said earlier, always a trade-off when it comes to the weapons. Keep things fair. There you go, buddy. Caught him with a disruptor. Caught him with a disruptor. Bubbler. There's two more. Here we go, here we go. Where'd you go, friend? Come back. Come back and play. Oh, man. I'm really liking this gun, I gotta say. He's not liking it. Oh, one more second. If I'd let off that last charge, I would have had him. Live by the sword, die by the sword. Well played, Mini Foo. Ooh. Almost had a double kill there, but he got me. It's so much easier to kind of charge in, I think, when you've got a regular automatic versus having to charge one up. But again, could be that I'm just not too well practiced with the Splatlings. I like that Zinc Mini Splatling though, Isaac. Thanks for that suggestion. That's pretty cool. Alright, Diogenes says I'm not leaving, and let's play with a slosher. So, right on, I'll do it. Sam Ferguson, I don't think I noticed you in the stream, so hey, thanks for joining in, Sam. Good to have you. If you're enjoying the stream, if you like the content on our channel, definitely encourage you to shoot us a quick thumbs up and subscribe as well. We would love to have you going forward, and you will be notified of our streams, you know, if you're subscribed. See, so Diogenes wants to see a slosher, so I guess I have my no shortage of choices. I have not used the sloshing machine yet. I've used the tri-slosher, but not the Nuvo version. And actually, as a matter of fact, I can shorten this a lot and say the only slosher I've used is this one right here, regular old slosher. So, with that said, I'm gonna try that one. Not a complete stranger to it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not well versed with it. I'm not good with it, but and guys, we were about 14 minutes away from the 3-hour mark. So probably in about 14 to 15 minutes, and about right about the 3-hour mark of the video, I will probably have to call it a night. Preston, thanks for the kind words, man. Yeah, like Preston saying in the stream there, guys, if you guys will, or in the live chat, like I said, really can't tell you how much we appreciate you joining in. But as much as we appreciate that, the subscribing and liking the video, you know, really goes that much further to help us to continue doing what we're doing. So it's not just for us, it's for you too. Keeps you guys posted. keeps us going on, keeps us able to do what we're setting out to do here, which is build a really cool channel with a lot of great content. Sorry, I'm getting distracted because I'm doing some kind of sloppy sloshing here. Oh, nice throw with that bomb there, blue fella. Maybe next time. Yeah, this slosher, man. It's so funny to Preston and I remember I think we had a conversation about it when the slosher was first announced. Like, yeah, there's a new weapon in Splatoon. It's a bucket. Like, you know, they come with all these crazy weapons and, you know, Kraken, you turn into a squid and all these crazy special moves and sub-weapons and stuff. And then one guy sitting in a boardroom somewhere just goes, hey, I got it. Why not a bucket? And not just a bucket. But we can have a bucket and then like a washing machine type bucket. And then like a sandcastle bucket. But you know what? I sound like I'm making fun of it, but I'm really not. It's a really cool weapon. And it's kind of a no-brainer. If you're going to have a game where you throw paint or ink or whatever you want to call it, why not have a bucket? And it has its pros and cons just like every other weapon. If you hit somebody with it at close range, they're probably toast. But it does dump quite a bit of ink. Now, I haven't had an opportunity yet, like I mentioned, to get experience with the sloshing machine or the, you know, haven't got much experience with the tri-slosher. I'm sure the attributes or the pros and cons are unique to each one of those. Man, I shouldn't have tried to... I tried to wait out the bubble there. I should have just kind of backed off for a second. So I'm sure all the different sloshers sort of have their, you know, strengths and weaknesses. But I really like this one. It's just a powerhouse. Throws a lot of ink. Consumption is kind of high, but my gear is sort of the gear that I've got equipped right now sort of built around helping me compensate for dumping a lot of ink, since, you know, I use a lot of the automatics and that sort of thing. A little tip here: if you're ever running up an area where you can't crouch down, obviously I couldn't crouch down there, couldn't swim to collect more ink. So if you ever find yourself in that position where you're running along like a grid, pop a couple. I'm trying to show you something strategic, like an idiot, while I've got a guy running up on me. I've been splatted by Mom earlier, now I've been splatted by Dad, I guess that's fair. But you might see me just running, and, you know, as long as you stay in squid mode, you're refilling your ink. And you refill it faster when you're submerged in it, but no matter when you're in squid mode, you're recharging your ink. So if you ever see me running in an area where I can't swim, and you see me kind of jumping and doing that little move, I'm not taunting anybody or celebrating. I'm just trying to get a little bit of ink in the tank on the go. So that's just a little, you know, kind of a tip if it's something you don't typically do in your gameplay. I'm going to mix it up here. Preston was, actually, a lot of people don't know, he was born in the Mushroom Kingdom. It took them a long time to track down his mom because she was in another ward. I don't know. I apologize. I was trying to make a Toad joke there. That was horrible. I'll edit that out later. No, I won't. You know what? I'm going to go to Squiffer. I mentioned that earlier. And I'm not great with it, but I have a lot of fun with it. It's kind of like an entry-level charge weapon. I'm going to go with the one with the bubble. Because I got a good idea I'm probably going to need some defense. This isn't really an ideal one for Turf War, but I want to have some fun, so I'm gonna try it out a bit. A superior blue Pokemon, Preston? Keep dreaming, my friend. Keep dreaming. Pokemon Red team is taking it, son. We're taking it. Maybe. Maybe not. Par still got a bad connection. Sorry about that. That's a bummer. If you guys will, I'm asking you guys to do me a favor, and you guys who are in the chat right now, just so I can make sure, I did take a couple screenshots earlier, but just so I can make sure I don't miss anybody, if you were requesting earlier for me to add you as a friend on the Wii U, if you want to give me your ID or your Nintendo Network ID, whatever it's called, go ahead and pop that back in the chat. I don't know why I keep saying pop. Go ahead and put that in the chat below, if you will. And that way I can go ahead and take a screenshot with, hopefully grab a couple of them at one time. So anybody who wants us to add you as a friend, so that you can get in on streams later and play Splatoon, play Smash Brothers, you know, that sort of thing with us, go ahead and share your Nintendo Network ID in the live chat. That way I can get a screenshot and go ahead and grab you guys' ID, so I will remember to add you later. So obviously I can't add you during the Splatfest here during the gameplay, but I want to make sure I don't miss anybody, because I definitely wanted to include you guys going forward. Jazzy, you leaving? If you're really leaving this time, we really enjoyed having you, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Preston says they should call this Splatfest Red Dead because Blue's got it in the bag. I'm not amused, Preston, okay? I think that's very funny. And frankly, no, I'm just kidding. I still haven't seen a Red versus Red match, so the popularity must be pretty split in this Splatfest, which I really thought it would be, so that's pretty cool to see. They're really not mixing up the levels a lot, or they are, but they're doing it like put me on one map for several matches and another map for several matches, which is cool. I don't mind it with Camp Triggerfish because I know this stage a lot better. But man, that Anchovy Games was putting it on me. I gotta go recon mode on that stage soon so I can learn the layout a little better. And this is sort of how I play with the Squiffer. Again, I'm not the best with the charge weapons, so if anybody's got any strategic tips for me or anything like that, fire away, let me know. But I sort of start on one side and just kind of ink straight lines. And as you can see, it covers turf pretty quick. Again, it doesn't have the range of like a Splat Charger or a E-Liter, but it also doesn't dump as much ink. So there's your trade-off with that weapon. And I like the Squiffer, it's a lot of fun. Every time I try to like grab a quick snipe shot, oh man, I swear I clicked the right stick to throw on my bubbler. Like at the very moment that he got me. I'm not used to running with weapons where I have the bubbler, so I kind of forget that I have it. So you guys are like, you know, probably saying, use the bubble, and I just get splatted like an idiot for no reason. But that's alright. I do like the Squiffer. Probably try to practice up with it some more. Do I have a blue friend over here? That's my... Okay, I couldn't remember. Oh yeah, definitely throw two of them. That's brilliant. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Man. Yep, I was kind of surrounded there. The bubble helped, but I was treading on too much enemy turf to too much enemy ink to get away quickly enough. Man. So you got a regular old splatter shot with the burst bomb rush. Look at this. See? Anytime, excuse me, personally, oh come on. Hit him with almost a fully charged shot, and it didn't get it done. Anytime I'm like, you know, oh wow. Okay, you guys didn't see that. Just forget that happened. Suicidal squid. Anytime, typically, they get this much up in your, you know, your turf or up by your spawn point, I will typically go around. I didn't this time. There's not a lot of time left, and I'm doing terrible anyway this match. But I'll typically, like, instead of just charging straight through here, like, okay, you know what? If you want to crowd my spawn point, go ahead and crowd my spawn point, because while you're here, who's protecting your turf? And I'll typically try to, like, run back over and, you know, start inking some of this other enemy color over here. But kind of a moot point in this match. Doesn't really matter what I do now, because We have been absolutely demolished, and I have not done anything to prevent it because I'm playing terribly with this Squiffer, but it's all good. Par, I've got your Nintendo ID, and Preston just shared his with you guys. Par says they've seen a blue versus blue match. And it looks like Preston's taking off. Preston, always enjoy having you, brother. I'm going to do, actually guys, one more match here. So, I think for my last match, I will go with my personal favorite weapon, which, if I can find it, that is, as I mentioned earlier, is the Splatfest. It's not my favorite by far. I've got a lot of kind of favorites, but I'd say if I had to choose one favorite overall that I do the best with, it would be the Splatfest. I love the suction bomb rush. I love the range of the ink, and the fire rate is a good good combination, kind of a good trade-off, I think. But this will be my my last match for tonight, guys. As you can see, if you look up in the top left corner of the screen right now, I'm a Pokemon Red champion. Went from Fiend to Defender, or Fanboy to Fiend to Defender to Champion. Maybe I'm not leaving one out. And then after Champion, once you get to that 99, once I get 77 more points for playing Splatfest matches, I will be a Pokemon Red King. And I'll be eligible for the maximum amount of Super Sea Snails as a reward, if you guys didn't know that already. So I will be reaching King status. It won't be tonight, but tomorrow night I will tweet you guys to let you know what time exactly the Splatfest will be starting. I can tell you it will be sometime between 10 p.m. Eastern and midnight Eastern. So definitely pop in and check it out if you want to see me reach King status, and want to see. Also, once the Splatfest is over, we will go ahead and post up a results video on our page as well. So as soon as the Splatfest results are out, as soon as Callie and Marie, man, that guy was all over the place. As soon as Callie and Marie break that news in the studio, we will let you guys know. We'll seriously, literally have the results videos up like within 2 to 3 minutes of when they're announced typically. So if you guys just want to know who won, even check into our channel and we'll let you know who won the Splatfest. You'll be able to see which team had the most popularity, which team had the upper hand in matches won. And the way they figure it up is sort of like, I guess, sort of the average of which team was better overall will be declared the Splatfest winner. So definitely encourage you guys to check it out. Watch me reach King status tomorrow night. Ha! Gotcha! That's why I love that suction bomb rush, man. Cover a lot of turf, catch stragglers in the wake. If you guys want to pop in and watch me reach King status, and see the conclusion of the Splatfest. Also, if you want to see, like I said, who won, you're in the right place right here. So. I'm really all over that right stick right now. Oh man, see, I had him. I had all those guys picked off, and he launches that bubbler. That's all right. Didn't really want my last match to be on this stage, since it's you know, the one I'm playing the worst on tonight. So I'm not very experienced with it, but no worries. There we go. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Fire them. Fire them. Fire them. Come on. Come on. That's one. See, splatted somebody. I don't even know where they were. I love the suction bomb rush, man. And it puts down so much ink in the meantime. If you get a couple splats, that's great. If you know, push the enemy one direction or another, that's great too when you need to. But my favorite part about it is just catching splats by accident. Alright guys, 905 points. We've got less than 30 seconds left. You know my personal goal in every Turf War match is to reach 1,000 turf inked. So If I can get my special one more time. No! And a blaster ruins the night, of course. Oops, NES? That's a really cool name, bro. I'm just kidding around. Really gonna try to get to 1,000. But a blaster rained on my parade at the last minute there. If I could have got that suction bomb rush one more time, I think I would have hit 1,000 points. Well, I did my part. I did pretty well during that match. I got a decent amount of kills. And I actually did, yes! I inked exactly 1,001 points. I got 7 kills, died 6 times, but whatever. I put up a lot of points for my team, and we still lost. So, you know, that's the way it goes sometimes. I've had matches where I've played poorly and my team carried me to a victory, so it always goes both ways. But hey guys, that was, let me pop into the, I apologize, I don't know why pop is my favorite verb tonight. If you guys will, I was saying I was gonna check into the live stream here really quick just to make sure I hadn't missed anything, any last second requests or anything like that. Doesn't look like I have. So guys, I just want to say this is only the second stream I've done. It's the first stream I've done at length, for more than like an hour or two. You guys really made it a huge success in my mind. All I wanted was for some people to chime in and chat with me and interact a little bit, and also maybe exchange some Nintendo Network IDs. You guys subscribe so you can keep following the channel, and all the above happened. And I also had a good time playing some Splatoon, so you can't go wrong there. So to me, it was definitely a success. I accomplished what I wanted to, had some fun, met some new gamer buddies. So I want to tell you guys again, sincerely, really appreciate you checking into the stream. If you're watching this video on YouTube after the stream is live, I appreciate you checking it out as well. If you haven't already, we appreciate those little blue thumbs ups. They do way more for us than you could possibly know. And we really appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel as well. Helps us keep doing what we're doing, which is bringing you guys more content, and also notifies you when we have streams going on and that sort of thing. So anyway, don't mean to keep harping on the like and subscribe thing, but just want to explain where we're coming from and what we're trying to accomplish here. So regardless, guys, just want to say one more time, I'm BK. For me, Preston, thanks so much for joining the 8-Bit Heroes in our first Splatfest live stream going forward. So you guys stay with us, check us out, and we'll be making it a point to stream every single Splatfest that I am alive and breathing. Our Twitter handle. If you want to follow us, I will be tweeting out an exact time for when we'll be starting the Splatfest back up tomorrow. Definitely getting in an evening session, possibly an afternoon session as well. And that's all for me, guys. I know that was a mouthful. Thanks for joining the 8-Bit Heroes. I'm BK. You guys are awesome. Hope you have a great night.